I hate that like little notification. I wish people could just. Yeah, I wish it would just set it as like constantly available.
You can.
Like set it so that audio is automatically included?
Like
Or...
friends. Oh,
Yeah.
I can set it or they can set it.
No, they said it.
Oh.
Yeah, right now I think it's good where it's at, where your audio defaults to not included unless you choose.
Where's Zer?
Which is good if somebody's like, oh, I don't really want to be.
He is a little close to me. Well, not.
Yeah, he's not.
Up towards,
You can,
towards
you
north.
can see him on the map.
Alright, I don't remember how to get to the map right now. Hold on, I'll figure it out. Give me a
Hold.
second. Select.
Hold, not
It's...
the pause button. Select, yeah. I always think of it as select, but they changed the name to like, it's the menu button now. Go fuck yourself, it's select.
Yeah, it's select. They can go fuck themselves.
This is...
I'm glad I did not drink and drive though.
Yeah, that's
I drove and
a
then...
horrible idea.
Yeah.
Drive and then drink. Yeah. That's speaking from somebody who, by all rights, probably shouldn't be alive right now.
I mean, that's... I don't want to damage my car either.
Yeah.
I don't know. Have we even talked since I got the car? It's been a while.
Probably not.
I mean, on Facebook we have, but... Or Twitch, in
Okay.
Chris's case.
Oh, hello. Why is there 3 of them?
I don't know what was going on. Some sort of special event that
There-
happened.
We fucked it, I think. We might have fucked
Yeah,
it.
we did.
Oh, no, wait, no. It's still going on. What the hell? That was like a side thing.
Yeah, this is a side thing that I
Wait.
got.
God damn it.
Three of coins. What do the 3 of coins do versus the 5 of swords?
It just the 3 of coins just increases your chance of getting like an exotic.
Yeah.
Okay, what about
I
the
think it
5 of
affects
swords? though?
stacks the more you use or something.
Well, that's
It's up to 5. I don't know if I remember that.
What is this place I'm at?
It was the Nine's. Now it is yours.
Alright, how do I get to you now? Where are you guys?
I don't know. I
Probably
walked
in
through
2
a
separate
portal.
locations.
You're both in separate locations?
Well, he's off exploring the multiverse.
Did they put teammate logos on yet?
No, but if you go to the map, you can actually see where the teammates are.
I am on the map and
Which
it's
is-
not showing me.
We found
Green dots.
Oh shit, okay. I didn't know that's what those were.
Yeah, that's us.
There's a Nessus treasure map near me. And I'm curious where it is.
Oh, there's one treasure in Nessus I just can't get. I think it involves going through portals in a certain way, and I can't figure it out. So I gave up.
I think I found it
Don't put
actually.
puzzles in my shooter.
Fuck.
It's right by Zer, actually. That's awkward.
Excuse me? Who sliced my spine open?
The witch doctor? Ooh.
A knife.
Ooh,
Oh shit. Yeah. Chris, I'm gonna go ahead and guess that's you off the map to my
Yeah.
left.
Yep. I entered through a portal and I don't know where I'm at.
Look, I know you
And-
look up the cave, but there's no reason to follow in the steps of that, literally.
My answer was he's in the danger zone, but you know. Good Archer reference.
Got it.
Solid Archer reference.
Yeah, I love that show. It's too bad that it's on FXX now, and I don't have that channel.
FXS?
It'll be on Netflix. It'll be on
FXX.
What is that?
That is a
Is
legit
it-
channel.
Is that different than regular
Some-
FX?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I am getting fucked in the ass by these things right now. Maybe because I'm like, maybe because I'm like 305 versus like the newer level or something. I don't know.
Nope. This hasn't changed, do it? No. He's just rusty. Or stuck.
Or both.
Or that.
I can accept that.
Trace rifle.
The children are playing with their basketball outside, and it's like, oh man.
No, see what. I'll bring it back.
Mats.
Collect data, Alice.
So, I'm in the middle playing God of War, and that game is phenomenal.
I love the trailer for it. I didn't get to play it at E3, but it's on my list of stuff I want to play on PS4, but I don't own a PS4. This is where Chris goes. I thought I saw you on there before. Oh.
I bought the limited edition, the God of War console, PS4 Pro console, specifically for God of War.
Apparently, Xur has a weekly claim. By the way.
Yep.
Faded and Grim. Don't know if that was the thing before because I didn't spend a lot of time with him.
But no, Horizon Zero Dawn's another one.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's on my list of games to play. Ooh, chest.
Uncharted. I have to play through all this. I started Uncharted 1, and I don't know what it is. I don't like it that much.
One is a little slow.
It's a little slow, and the aiming is very weird.
Yes, well,
For
the game
even a
was out in the middle of 2000.
Well, no, it's weird for even an early game. Like Red Faction's aiming was different and easier to use. And I'm talking original Red Faction.
Ah, not the gorilla one or whatever.
No, I'm
There's a
talking.
scan by Xur.
I'm talking like old school. The one where you could like
Yeah.
mine into the walls and have like tunnel battles. It was great.
God, that was a thing.
Oh, I love that. That was like. And Battlefront was actually a good series. Oh. Had to roast EA for a little. Although I probably shouldn't because I probably have an appointment with them at E3. Which would be bad, right?
I mean, if you want to do it private.
Well, we're live streaming.
That's what I meant. Oh,
I
That's
actually
what I meant.
bought Battlefront 2.
I considered it
Why
based
not?
off. Sorry, continue what you were saying first.
So, the reason I bought it is because I was actually intrigued with the story. Also, the fact that they completely changed how they did multiplayer.
Multiplayer was changed a bit, but it still had.
Issues.
It had. Well, I mean, you had to pay to win at first. That was a big issue.
Yeah, and then they changed that.
Then they changed that, yeah. But I know
And
people.
they changed how much. Right. They also changed
The cost of everything.
the amount. the not only that, but they also revamped how much experience you get per match.
Oh, so they balanced
They
it?
changed that. Yeah, they made it more balanced in terms of game round winning or game completion awards, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that was one of my biggest issues with it, was it just... Damn, the Hobgoblin's healing got stronger.
What, integrator meeting? Fuck.
Yeah, it was at 2 when I got here, and then I tried to help out with the thing, and it got to 1 because there was a Minotaur nobody decided to do anything about.
Like, don't get me wrong, I loved it at E3. That was top 5 for me for E3 last year.
Right.
But that, like, multiplayer system just killed me on it. Which, like, I played it at a friend's house, and I was like, oh, this is still cool graphics. Great graphics. Good combat. Then it was like... I'm in a lost sector, apparently.
Have fun.
I am.
Enjoy that.
Why enjoy that? Why?
Those are always
Blacks.
I sense some cynicism.
I mean, I've
There have
already
been a
ridden
few.
lost sectors.
Yeah, I actually do like them. There have been a few that I've just been like, I don't want to do this one, but then I end up having to because of challenges or whatever.
Yep.
Specifically, I mean, there was one in what's it? The arcology. The boss just throws.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
You know which one I'm talking about. Because like
Yeah.
there was the longest time I always died when I went in there.
I still haven't finished
I'm
that
like-
damn raid.
My record,
Sorry.
like,
Your record's what?
they finished it twice.
Who finished it?
My record in that, I don't know, somebody in a clan. We got the other.
No, I meant for the achievement.
Yeah, I would love to do
Oh,
a raid for
no.
the achievement, but that's not gonna happen.
No.
I thought they lowered the difficulty recently of it.
It seems that way.
It's probably only easier because of the higher light level, and the light level hasn't changed.
Yeah.
I mean,
that
that was how it was with Vault of Glass.
Yeah, the older raid has not changed, and then the newer raids with all the DLC that comes out are just different varieties of the same raid.
Really?
I read in the news. Yeah, from what I've read, like for at least this DLC, the 2 new strikes are just story missions. Essentially, the last 2 story missions, and the only original content strike is a PS4 exclusive that will not get released for the Xbox and PC until like this fall, I think.
Oh,
Well,
the
to be
Comet
fair,
one?
And
Or-
Osiris, the strike that came with Osiris was also just a story mission. They
Right.
actually basically just said, hey, we just rebuilt this for you. Have fun.
Yeah, it's the same way with the 2 new strikes in this new DLC.
It feels like
and players
laziness.
are outraged.
I mean, I would be too. It feels like a whole bunch of laziness on a giant expense.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of why I didn't do season passes. Like, it doesn't feel worth. Friend though, bless my friend, he does them. So that's how. Is there like a fire? Is there something going on right now at the Tangle
I don't know.
that one of you's getting prepared for?
I mean,
What?
I'm probably off the map or something.
What do you mean?
One
I
of you's
started
at.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's me. Sorry, I was having that's why I wasn't typing or talking.
I could hear some num-numbing when you unmuted.
I tried to turn my microphone off, but yeah.
Turn nom-nom-nom.
Hungry. I had a long day at work.
So, I don't know if you've seen like supposed leak that occurred.
Which leak?
The whole Walmart Canada thing.
Nope.
Not ringing the
Honestly
bell.
say I didn't see it. Can honestly say I do not care.
It's interesting. Trying to figure out how to explain why it's interesting. Although there were some errors in their like leak thing. Where are you, Bruce? I'm trying to find you.
You're on the right path, but this is the event that moves around, so.
Like instead of Forza Horizon 4, it had Forza Horizon 5 listed. And it had a Dragon Quest game listed that had already come out. But the reason why it's getting validity right now is because after it occurred, different Bethesda accounts commented on it, and then Bethesda started releasing pictures of like different items with like the Rage 2 or Rage series.
Yeah. Okay. I remember that. I remember that Bethesda like tweeted something, and when that leak happened, and all they replied was, "Dude."
One was dude. Pete Hines responded when asked about Doom. It was you should go buy a 8-ball at Walmart because. Because it apparently knows or something like that. And then the Rage this A is,
Yeah, they're just making fun. Because they know it's like, well, shit. Might as well have fun with it.
I mean, Rage 2 is often lately been considered to be the
between Tom Holland and Mark Ruffalo spoiling all of Infinity War about a year ago.
Yeah. Hysterical.
what that everybody does. I don't remember what they said.
Yeah.
No.
He said at first he said half the Avengers died, and he was in an interview with Don Cheadle, and Don Cheadle was like, dude, and then oh no, everybody dies, and he played it off as a word. And then after the movie came out, like the next day, people were like, oh yeah, no, he actually did spoil it like a year ago, but we didn't believe it because
I mean, in the comics,
it's the same man who accidentally streamed the first like 10 minutes of Ragnarok. So
yeah, all right. Accidentally.
also, I think the source, I don't know when the comic came out, but I think the source material is old enough. Like, you know what the story is, it's just a question of how they're going to do it in cinematic universe.
The cinematic adaptation,
Yes.
yeah.
What are they going to change?
And I mean,
Because you know they're going to change.
Obviously,
It's an evil that I have had to make peace with after The Hobbit.
I'll let Chris
I'm pretty well versed in the comic book world. Well, I just botched that up. But what I don't remember is how the Thanos story played out in the comics. I just don't remember.
I can send you a link.
I remember seeing.
If you
I
want.
think.
I remember seeing
think-
something about like the entire Marvel universe competing in some tournament. That's what I thought it was at first. I thought Thanos was hosting like a tournament that they were having to compete in to see who was going to die. And then it turned out to be very much different than that.
But Captain
then again,
America is
I'm not
still
very-
alive. He should have died.
I'm not well versed. I agree. The two, sorry spoilers to anybody who's watching this, by the way.
I'm pretty sure it was Iron
I
Man
think
and Captain
the
were supposed to
two-
die.
Iron Man and Cap were the ones I was sure was going to die. I'm done here, by the way.
They're
If you wanna go
supposed to
somewhere
die
else.
in the comics.
Yeah.
In the comics, if I remember, Iron Man gets his head crushed, and
Yep.
Captain gets
I
his
thought
like
Cap
arm
got
ripped
his head
off.
crushed.
Yep.
And I thought they were gonna kill him. I thought they were gonna kill Iron Man.
Are you kidding me? Captain America's supposed to die in the third Captain
When he
America movie.
On Civil War.
Yep, something like that.
Yeah, he was the one.
remember
You know how
how the
Winter
first one
Soldier
went
went down? It was supposed to be Tony.
Yeah, something like that.
They've made like
barely
these little
remember that.
adaptations that are different, but it changes the whole context. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
What do you say to doing some heroic strikes?
Hold on.
Because I still have to do.
I need one more data latest.
I may get my ass pounded.
I need one more.
I may
Yeah,
start. It feels
recommended
like.
power is 350 for that, so we could just do some regular strikes. Or
I mean, I'll try heroic. I'll just get my
Matt,
ass
I can
pounded.
promote you to fire team. I'll tell you what, Matt. Since you're the weakest of us,
Thanks.
why don't I promote you to fire team, and then we'll be your muscle so you can do some minor power leveling.
Hey, if you don't mind keeping it out before we head out, keep an eye out for the data latest so I can get this one more to complete a challenge.
Also, what bugged me, and this is also a spoiler, because if I remember in the
Yes. And
they
you
didn't-
showed it to Peter Quill. Yeah, Peter Quill is what you're referring to, right?
yeah,
Parker.
correct.
Yeah. Peter Quill saw his dead and went absolutely nuts.
And that's why the whole like
Pretty
Infinity
much,
Gauntlet.
pretty much the same
Outcome?
as in the movie, except he, except with a different catalyst. Where I feared he just took him at his word.
Yeah, because Thanos is known to lie. And if Thanos is a
But
dick,
then you know what? Now that I think Nebula did confirm it,
it's a little
so,
different because
yeah, this is
Nebula is
what
kind of
happened.
Thanos.
It's a little
She's-
stretched.
well, she also contacted, so they're probably have some sort of a tenuous alliance against Thanos. Also, somebody pointed out something interesting. I saw it twice. The second time I heard somebody say something pretty interesting. I got some data lattice, by the way.
Oh, where?
It's at my
Where
position.
where the fuck are you?
Where are you versus where am I? I don't know where I am.
Tangle. Yes, I'm in the tangle.
Try
I'll
and
keep an
fast
eye on
travel
it.
to get to-
I'll let you
So
know.
Destiny 2.
So
Luke?
somebody pointed out something. Oh, somebody just took it. You're on a time limit right now.
I know, I can get there.
I'm getting
I'll point out something interesting and something I missed in the first.
Yeah.
The second time I saw it. So in the beginning of the movie, when Tony and Peter first rescue Doctor Strange, he tells Tony, "Look, it's between you guys, and don't hesitate to let you die." And he holds that until
That ending.
after he goes through, until he sees all the various futures. He says there's one where we win.
Yep.
And his last words are, "It was the only
It had
way."
to be done.
It had to be done. So somebody pointed out that this event, even though like right now it seems like it's all fucked, is probably the one future where they actually win.
Yes!
Right.
It's right in front of me.
I mean, it's
Got it.
very.
Get it? Yeah. So there's gonna be. I have a feeling there's gonna be some time stone fuckery. I feel like what to do is keep Thanos away from when they destroy the Soul Stone, if they end up doing that, or not Soul Stone, the Mind Stone, whatever's envisioned.
Wait, it just said level up.
Because I think he can only pull it back.
Yeah, they
get
increased
back.
the level. So the first two increased the level cap. The Osiris DLC increased the level cap 5. This new Warmind DLC increased the level cap to 30. FYI.
I mean, I think they did that before, didn't they?
In Destiny 1, yeah.
Well, in Destiny 1 they did, except they increased it to 40 instead of 30 with
I mean, I'm
I wanna say
expecting
it was
it to be.
Taken King.
I'm
Or maybe it was
expecting it to be
Frostbite.
40 after the DLC hits.
after the one in the fall. It's supposed to be the biggest one. Yeah.
It's supposed to be like Taken King expansion level type of.
Yeah,
DLC.
that's gonna. I have a feeling that will be shown at E3. I had to bet money.
That very well
Of course it will.
likely.
If I had to be a betting man.
Well, I'm kind of curious to how well Bungie listened to the
Community's
the
complaints.
Destiny. Yes, and because they had a summit with all the big YouTubers and got their feedback on Destiny 2. I
Well,
wonder how well.
I think they did a very good job between Destiny 1 launch and Destiny 2 launch. As far as improvements and keeping, fixing a lot of mistakes. I'm not going to sing their praises, but
I will say that
well, my
Destiny
main
2
thing,
started
my
out
main
with
thing
more
was the story.
compared to Destiny
So
1.
I will say that's from my point of view is give me the story. The grindiness stuff is still like I have issues with the advancement mechanic because you can pretty much you reach a certain point and then you can only get the last few through weekly stuff, which runs through it's like 1 or 2 RNGs.
Yeah. And that's when I stopped
week.
playing Destiny 2.
Yeah, that's same here.
Wait, Bruce, are you by me?
I don't know. But I think we got everything we need on this planet if you want to go somewhere
I did.
else or do a mission or something.
I don't know where to go. Do I go to the tower, or where do I go?
You can go where the fuck you
Pull
want.
up your destinations and hold that trigger.
I'm getting fucked in the ass, so...
I don't want to start that before.
I have these weird markers on Mars, the Warminder one.
That's weird.
Mars is the new
That's a new
DLC.
DLC, yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm sitting on a tower, did a scan, I just turned around and there's 4 Vex goblins just staring at me.
I don't remember
Yeah.
Mercury being a thing.
They're Michael Myersing me right now. Mercury is Osiris.
Oh, it's the
Yeah,
Osiris
Mercury's
DLC.
Osiris. That's the first DLC. How long has it been since you played this?
Base game.
Did you say he's level 21? Yeah.
Base game. It's been a while.
Oh, god damn.
I mean, I have so much shit I have to do half the time.
Did we leave
So
the
what?
planet or did I get kicked?
No,
I
we left
went
the
to-
planet, going to the
I
tower.
went to the tower.
Yeah.
You should got
Oh yeah,
like
pro
a
tip, go
3-second
buy some
countdown.
legendary engrams from the Cryptarch. You can do that now.
Interesting.
Might at least get your power level up.
To 9,000.
There's a power level of 9,000. We have a lot of fucking game to play.
Yeah, really.
Which I would not be against, honestly. If it was like a lot of story content, I love that shit.
So I actually missed like the first I think 10-15 minutes of Infinity War, because I didn't understand why Hulk wasn't willing to go into Hulk, or why.
Oh, Thanos kicked the shit out of him.
That was later explained to me, but
Yeah.
but I didn't see that part. When I came in, it was right before Loki got his neck snapped,
Yeah.
which has not
yeah,
been
that's
confirmed.
pretty early in the movie. So.
Right, which has not been confirmed or denied if he actually died in the Marvel cinematic, if I remember.
Yeah. Well, they're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna let anything be definite until after Part 2, because they're gonna let. At the very least, if they're gonna these deaths are permanent, then they're gonna.
They're
They're
going
gonna
to
wait until after
introduce
2 to
Captain
confirm it because they're gonna want
They're
everybody
going-
to have
well,
their hope.
If you,
Also, they're
if you watch
introducing
the
Captain
end
Marvel.
credit scene, when you watch
Yep.
the end credit scene, Fury calls in Captain Marvel. So they're gonna have a movie in March
Yeah.
to introduce the Captain Marvel character, and then in May or June timeframe of next year, they're gonna have the second part of the next Avenger movie.
Yeah, it's supposed to be May
I
18th
keep
or
a
something.
close freaking eye to that. I'm talking to a nerd.
I know Ant-Man is supposed to have another movie.
Yes, that's later this year.
I know
That's like
Venom is.
in June.
Yeah.
Venom
not
is
tied
DC.
in.
Don't. Venom is DC. Right? No, Venom is Marvel. Venom
Marvel?
is with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I'm getting confused.
I was just like,
Marvel, yeah. Venom,
Yeah, Venom's
Venom is
Marvel.
with Marvel.
I think so far this year
Because
we have coming
Venom,
up, I think it's
later in the
Deadpool
comics,
2,
Venom
Ant-Man
and
and the Wasp,
Spider-Man.
and then Venom.
Right.
Although-
Venom and Spider-Man later in the comics teamed up a little. What the kind of emote is that?
I'm very if they will end up bringing in Deadpool, because Deadpool and Thanos
Yeah, to compete over death. Yeah.
over death, and
Yes.
the thing is, if you don't have that time, though, then like the whole Infinity Saga, isn't it? Other than like the Avengers dying.
I
but-
think if that's done, it will be in a way that I think. Here's what I want to see in Deadpool 2.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually the same scene, but
Yeah.
it could happen two different ways. So the first way is pretty simple. If Deadpool is like he's about to go fight a room full of dudes, and he's like super excited, like he got his bloodlust boner or whatever, and then they all just
I'll tell
Poof.
you explain it.
poof away. The other way I would like, the other way I'd like to see it is there'll be a setup from Peter where like everybody else is injured, Deadpool's missing, and they got to get through this room full of people, and Peter basically says, "Okay, I'm gonna give this a shot." He goes around cover, and then they all just go poof, and then the rest of the X-Force looks at him like, "What are you?" Because obviously they'll have no idea what's
Welcome
going
to
on.
Eververse.
Yeah.
Alright, in order for that
Or maybe
to happen,
capable of
Fox
pulling
and,
those.
first of all, Fox and Disney needs to make a freaking deal and finalize that deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
At the
should.
very least, it'd be a really cool reference.
Well, it's just. Well, because Infinity War, if I remember in the comics, had the different X-Men in it.
Yeah.
Oh, so
I'm thinking.
because I remember
would make
Wolverine
sense.
had it. Or Wolverine was in it. This is like I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I understand.
I honestly don't remember.
Just remember. Simba, remember who you are. I got a new origin story that's power level 300.
Did you just get excited over a power level 300 weapon?
But it's origin story.
Yeah. I too have done.
But I used to love origin story. It also used to be batshit overpowered though.
Yeah, they kind of nerfed it.
It used to be a lot of things.
Back in my day. There's apparently a lot of
Alright.
shit I have to do. So hold on a second. Sorry.
So,
No,
if
I'm
you
sure
want to
it's
really feel old,
All good.
if you really want to feel old,
Take a look.
Okay.
there are people who are just applying to college because they're 18. They were born in 2000.
Yeah.
I feel old.
I'm willing to admit this on stream. I slept with a sophomore in college, like within the last month.
Thank you. Eververse at your
TMI.
That's a little odd, but not illegal.
It's legal.
Yeah,
it was just more
it's-
of a. What you doing, man? What you doing with your life?
Thank you.
I, whatever.
It's like whatever makes you.
Scared because I thought I was about to drop my pizza. That's what I'm doing with my life.
You
Worried
didn't say
overstated
penis.
my pepperoni.
Please, Guardian. It's busy.
Gonna drop my yes. Oh, we're still in that zeitgeist of Dundum, apparently. Interesting. How do I change my emblems? Where are those stored now? Because they're not stored on the same page.
Welcome to the all
Character.
I found them. I
and hit
found
the
them.
down D-pad. Alright. I gotta really think on how to increase my power level. Let's see.
Wait. Make it over 9,000. I don't know.
Here we go. Ooh. Fuck me!
Hi there.
And you ask because I love Jesus?
I meant to hit apply to a legendary mod onto my game. Meant to apply a legendary mod onto my gun to increase its freaking power level by 5, and I accidentally dismantled it. Fuck!
Dude, A versus X, it's really important. I came very close to doing that, I didn't.
So it's telling me to talk to Tess, and it's not telling me why.
She has a gift for you. No, it's not Newt.
I already have.
But there is a new Eververse thing that
Yeah.
that you can do, and
Is it
she gives you like
There's a network thing where it's like
yeah.
prismatic
That's the
matrix.
thing.
So
Yep,
access
that's
that,
it.
and then what? Select something.
Access
or?
it and then just select it because the stuff, as I understand it, the stuff surrounding it is the potential stuff, and it will only give you stuff you don't have.
Okay, so I activated it, and that's gonna get her off my dick. Okay, cool. She's off my dick.
We end, the data ends with us. That fate.
Tark. God, I haven't been here in so long that it's talking to the Cryptarch. It's like, hey guys, want some crack?
There you go, create weapon.
I can't buy anything from the Cryptarch right now.
Engram is the key.
I guess I could dismantle everything in my store. Or storage, I don't know.
You do you.
Oh, damn. Apparently turning stuff into the gunsmith is giving me engrams.
It really has been a while since you played. He's always done that.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew he did that. It was more of a matter of the level of the stuff that I'm getting from him. If that makes sense.
Well, yeah, new expansion, new level ups. So the ceiling for the max is now
ceiling.
385, then ceiling is probably 375.
The crucible beckons, Guardian. Will you answer?
The Crucible waits, Guardian. I don't care. Thank you for your welcome package. Have these nuts. Got them.
Shax, I appreciate your enthusiasm,
Oops.
but bro, I don't feel hating myself today.
Victory spells night.
That just makes me, Ooh, I can climb a tree. I haven't even, oh, wait, oh, God. Oh, good God, Jesus, Lord Almighty. Is there now? Actually. The
She has like all four things.
Symbols, right?
It's more of a, the stuff that I'll probably get based off of all the months of missing stuff. Oh, okay, no, she only gave me 3 things. Never mind.
You can only pick up, and then it disappears forever.
Well, damn. That's depressing.
Top of it, man.
Eh. I actually restarted Borderlands the pre-sequel
Well, I mean,
with some
if you
people.
care,
Alright, I'm almost done at the... I just have to decide what I'm keeping, what I'm not. What happened to my helmet? Can I infuse... What is this? New City Submachine Gun. Need me to.
Checking for
You need to get your murder on.
Get my...
In game.
So then
Pray out on me. Na, 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 na. Legendary shards are made by fusing older stuff, right?
Dismantle legendary stuff, yeah.
Foggy Nation, you can go to fucking hell.
In general, if you know stuff that you can't infuse, or otherwise you won't ever have to worry about legendaries. Or legendary, whatever that is, not gonna sell.
It's a family philosophy.
Or you can always get a small boost from, like, dismantling any, shaders that you don't use. Because a lot of them give you like 25 glimmer per pop, and I have a stack of like 60, so.
I have a whole bunch of yellows just chilling here.
Exotics are fun too.
This might be a power level spike. Hold on. Feel bad that you guys are having to wait, but it might make it so we can do the heroic instead.
Don't push yourself. The heroics require a power level of 350 minimum. I'm 345,
Ugh.
so we're gonna go
Yeah,
ahead and hold off on that for a little while.
345. Yeah.
I say we can just do this whatever story stuff you haven't done yet. Get you all caught up as far as story wise.
Ready?
I'm trying to see what else it has me.
I hope-
Ooh, wait.
If like my eating is too loud, I apologize.
God, Bruce.
Your
You're
boy is
offending my
hungry.
viewers of no one. My
all
no
the nuns,
viewers, you're
all the
offending.
nuns of views you have.
I actually would get more views on YouTube than I do Twitch half the time. Cheers.
Our inventory is stocked, so no rush.
Alright. I have the. No.
Need some new moves, Guardian? Maybe a new look?
I still have Widow's Bite. Is Widow's Bite any good?
Do the same to whomever.
Don't ask me.
I don't know.
Team, you're supposed to know. Is the
know-
Mega multi-tool still
I know
good?
many. I don't see any reason
yeah,
why
it's
it
still
wouldn't
pretty
be.
good.
You can also remember you can infuse stuff. So if you get a gun
That's what I've been
if you get
doing.
Yeah, if you get a scout rifle, just go ahead. If you like the multi-tool, go for it. I kept the Scathe lock for a long time. The only reason I switched to my new one is because it holds more ammo.
Take as long as you like. I can wait.
Yeah, it's a faster fire rate.
Too heavy. Too heavy.
I mean that
I
too,
may end
but
up
at the end of the day, you know, you forget my favorite weapon in Destiny 1 was a scout rifle that fired decently fast, you know, and medium, but exploded rounds. Did so well with that. for
Yeah,
so long.
I remember you loving that gun.
So I can bounce back and forth. Before that, I had a pulse rifle for months. I never found anything better than that. I think it was the one that they give you at the end of the base game. I had that for so fucking long.
Well, I went up significantly in power, I'd say.
Check, check, check.
272. Yeah, rookie.
I mean, what was I before?
I don't know. Potential.
I was at like, well, cousin, wasn't the base at 200 originally?
No, I don't think so. I think the original was like 280.
What?
Let me check right away.
The original power for
How do you compare?
the base game.
Bad noise.
She said
But,
so.
If you're in the screen, the equipment screen, I think you can hold left trigger to just show the attack or defense stats of all your gear.
Ready and waiting.
Yeah, but I
Oh
want to
yeah,
compare it to
we're asking what was the cap for the base game.
I think like the base like on release day,
Hi again, Guardian.
Yeah.
light levels work differently. I think you got up to 20, and then your gear increased your light level could go up to 30.
So then I
So but it wasn't like a separate level like power is here. It was at
Yeah,
your
I know.
actual level would display it's like that. That was the base game, so you go up to 30. After that, I want to say 300 was probably the base games when they switched over to the current like light level system they have now. I think it was 300.
Yeah, I'm looking it up, and it looks like the level is 20, and the power level was 300.
adventure it can be. When
well, damn, I was very behind then.
Something like that, yeah.
Fuck, I need more glimmer.
we drove the red leaf
Did I get glimmer for disenchanting a yellow?
Leave, Guardian. It's busy.
I think so. But actually, no,
Wait, no, you don't. You do not.
I don't.
Legendary items and exotic items, you do not get glimmer for dismantling. You get legendary shards,
Checking now.
if I remember
This is
correctly.
Postmaster want to give me. There's a rocket launcher. Ooh, baby.
All done, all done.
Talk nerdy to me. Can I take that rocket launcher? I have room.
Done.
Oh, okay, I can now. It's just saying I'm not high enough level. Emblem,
Oh.
emblem.
Bruce, I don't know if you've noticed, when you go into your inventory,
Yeah.
they added a new entry called when you go inventory, go down to like below shaders. It's a new thing called pursuits. We're no longer carrying these in our equipment.
You know, the funny thing is, I saw that on launch day. I saw it, went cool, and then it just never registered in my brain that those used to be in my inventory.
Yep, in your character equipment slot. I mean, yeah.
Oh, you know what I meant, like the immediate
Yeah.
inventory. So. Oh shit! Oh yeah, that's right. That would explain why I'm getting the cultures. Yeah. I have a lost prophecy. Those are.
Alright, let's see what this guy gives me. He gives me a fusion rifle I can probably not use. And it probably went to the other guy. Because I don't think I had room. Because fusion rifles go to
Fusion?
special, right?
Special weapons, yeah, heavy. Your heavies. I still think of it as like primary, secondary heavy, but now they're like kinetic, energy, and fucking power.
Other dumb shit.
But I always refer to them
Ooh.
as primary, secondary heavy. So
Sweet Jesus, what happened to my armor?
Bruce, your character's looking
I'm
full.
fine.
You got some 350. I have some work to do.
yeah, I actually got those 350. Funny thing, I got that stuff from Cade. The Prometheus lens actually I got from Cade. I just infused the Prometheus lens into another Prometheus lens. And I probably shouldn't have done that, but then who knows? And then the leg I got from him as well.
Shouldn't have done that, Jamie.
I think I might
You done
be
fucked up.
looking to change my arms soon. I want to go back to the old like square shoulders, sand armor looking stuff I used to have
almost picked up a gun
back in
myself.
D1. Those, not that big.
You really did love those
I loved
arms.
it. I kept it for a while. Like I said, it looked like the sand armor. I loved it.
Now.
That's why I like the infusion system. I could just create a cool costume and then I like it and keep it.
Done.
For instance, I'm rocking all kinds of Penn State colors up in here.
Ever the to title. It's about
I'm not.
always another tomorrow.
but we know why. I think.
More than a cabal invasion to shatter Eververse.
Alright, I think we should be good.
Almost picked up a gun myself, but turned tail.
Yeah, I can't do anything glimmer-wise. Alright, let's go to... Where did we go? You said story missions? What?
You can do whatever.
You do, if you want to go catch up on Osiris and stuff, we'll just muscle your way through it so you get the Yeah, I almost made it through that sentence.
Need more alcohol. I'm not saying I need more alcohol. I'm joking. Saying
Cruz, how is it that we have the same emblem, same light level, same power level? I mean, what the hell?
We have spent way too fucking much time playing video games together. I think is what that's telling us.
Oh,
When we can swap characters and just still fall into the same like easy pattern of, okay, now I'm the one who hangs back and snipes while you go tank, rather than the usual me tanking and you sniping. I think that level of fluidity is terrifying.
When
It
the
speaks a
raid
lot to
began,
how much time we've
it
spent on
almost
this
cost
thing.
us everything.
Yeah,
It took a miracle to save us.
that is weird.
The awakening of the
Is this Osiris?
it looks like it.
Matt?
This is our new beginning.
Yeah, that's the one I chose randomly.
The maps
I
are
didn't
blank.
know which one you wanted.
The
Chose
rules
randomly.
are gone.
Well, it's a 50-50, right?
Is we must become more than what we
But
were.
you made a choice. It's not
This
random.
small corner of the cosmos is the only place
didn't
that is forever ours.
Choose. I just
The universe
chose.
watches us with envious eyes.
I flipped the
We've
coin.
proven we can fight threats from beyond the stars. But now there are things stirring beneath our feet, provoked by the Traveler's light. Our war is just beginning.
I honestly do not remember the Osiris story. It was not memorable.
That's what I was just about to ask.
It's not as memorable.
It's the Bolt of Glass.
Going way back.
Oh, apparently I have to check out my email to see if there's Bethesda emails.
Ominous rocks, killer robots, people in mortal danger. Seriously, aren't you tired of this?
Fatigue is a distraction from our purpose. As are complaints.
Oh, I haven't begun to complain yet.
I'm still proud of myself that I nailed who his
Now
voice
I'm
actor
complaining.
was
Focus.
immediately.
I haven't been listening, so hold on.
Reach for the sky.
I'll be really impressed if you know who voices Osiris.
Trying to listen.
Need help? Again?
I've got it, thank you.
I know the voice.
Yeah, he's got a very distinctive voice.
Osiris? What did you see? Slow down. Slow down. Wait. I thought Oh, Go! To your left! 2 o'clock! Medium range! You're welcome! You know, I can't help but notice that even with all of reality to explore, you keep picking the places where they shoot at us.
We can't stay here. If the Vex succeed, it's the end of everything.
This is bugging the shit out of me because I know who it is, and
You have to go.
Well, his name is. I wouldn't expect you to know his
Stop the
name.
vex. There won't be anything to come back to. I'm doing this for the
Where do
both of
you
us.
like? You know, like you can see the face. You recognize him from a role or something.
I can see him as an Aussie guy.
As an Aussie,
Aussie, yeah.
he's actually Israeli.
I picture Call of Duty.
Yeah. Remember the Brendan Fraser Mummy movies?
Yeah.
He was the head of the Egyptian, like the Magi in there. He was the one who like fought, who led the Magi around. That's who
I'm
that
trying to
guy
find
is.
his actual voice though, because I know his voice from somewhere else. That's why.
Yeah, I think he did Resident Evil movies as well.
Oh, Nathan Fillion and Nolan North and Frank Langella. Shax is Morgan from The Walking Dead.
Really?
I'm pretty
I
sure
was,
that's
I
him.
was surprised to learn Kratos' voice actor is dude from, I want to say, Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Black
What?
guy.
We're talking about voice actors. That's
No, I'm sorry. No, it wasn't Star Trek. Stargate. I'm sorry.
There you go.
Stargate.
I was like, it's not Star Trek. Get your facts right.
Sorry. I didn't watch
But yes,
Star Trek as religiously as you.
Guardian,
I did confirm that
thank you for coming.
Shax is
There's been a
Shax is
development
Morgan.
on Mercury.
Morgan. Also, Matthew
Reports
Mercer
report
is the voice of the
clinging to
human
what's
male.
left of the planet.
So McCree.
Normally, I'd ignore their conspiracy theories. But one of my
Did you ever see the
favorite-
remix of that screaming
Oh.
cowboy thing with McCree?
Sagira. Wait, is Sagira this little
Sagira
is
is
Sagira the ghost right
the
there?
ghost. Yeah.
I've known
on
her
the
a
table.
very long time.
She's the
And her guardian.
she's Vanessa in Deadpool.
Osiris.
The Osiris.
No.
The most powerful guardian.
No, wait.
Yeah.
The hero of six fronts.
I'm looking up the voice actor right now.
Zavala
Really?
would like to hear you
That's
call me.
interesting. So
Yeah,
that's
she's Vanessa.
3 Firefly alumni
Those
in this
guardians
game so far. You have
Won't
Nathan
even speak
Fillion, you have
Osiris's name.
Yep.
It's 4.
I forget her
He was the
name,
only
but it's like
Vanguard
Cora
commander
is a
ever
voice,
exiled from the
and
city.
then Marina Baccarin,
And the
who
man
is
who
Vanessa.
taught me what it means to be a
4?
warlock.
Who am I
I'm
missing?
pretty sure it's 4. Hold on.
Zagira
The person who plays
And at the same time,
Osiris
Vex activity
is the
has
voice of.
surged
He was
exponentially.
Jafar in one of the movies.
He was Jafar too?
I need to know what happened.
I think he was Jafar in
Even
Once
if the
Upon a
Vanguard
Time.
wants to
Actually, hold
forget
on.
him.
Let me. Yeah, he was Jafar in
okay.
Once Upon a
Once
Time.
Upon a Time. I was
When
thinking
I
like
lost
the
my life.
cartoons.
I didn't have anything.
I'm trying to.
Ready
Yeah, be like
to
what?
Then you came to
So
Aya.
here's Jafar in Once Upon a Time. I knew the voice from somewhere that wasn't a video
I
game.
need that
Yeah.
thing again, Guardian.
He was in
he's
Resident
done
Evil.
some movies. Yeah, he was in Resident Evil
Go to
movies.
Mercury. Take Sagira with you.
He was
The
in
followers of Osiris
Medium
I think he plays
briefly
Carlos.
for an episode.
might
in
know what
Resident
her
Evil.
presence means.
Yeah, he's Carlos in Resident Evil. He was in Charmed.
I'd hate
I
to
didn't
have to
watch
throw you
that.
off this wall.
It's okay. He was in The Mummy, like you said. He was in Arabian Nights,
That was a joke.
ironically.
Like I said, he is Israeli.
But no. I think I feel like there is a 4th cast member that is from Firefly, and it's bugging me right now. Because we know the 2 out of the 3 class types are from Firefly. Are you Googling it right now?
No,
He's just texting.
John
just texting.
DiMaggio is in here.
Bender. He is Bender, right?
I think so.
He's
My phone is
Bender
not
and
loading
Marcus
anything right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who the fourth Firefly cast member could be. I know Nathan Fillion. I forget who it is inside Korra, but she was like...
This is one of them.
She was his
Yeah,
co-captain.
It was a paradise.
And then,
Until the Vex came.
Moraine
The
Backer.
Vex replaced the planet's core with their
Sierra.
own
Why are
machines.
you being so slow, phone?
We call it the Infinite
This is the
Force.
slowest my phone's ever been
An
lately.
ever-expanding labyrinth of realities. No two paths are ever the same. No one
No
has
two
ever
paths
seen
are ever the same, so don't get
It was
lost,
Osiris's
Guardian.
obsession.
Welcome to Mercury.
Yeah.
Guardian. The signs
John DiMaggio, the man of many voices and many things.
The signs here too. And by signs, I mean facts.
That too is a
Quite
sign.
literally.
I am Brother Vance of the followers of Osiris, keeper of the light.
This guy actually makes me
Oracle
laugh.
of the lost prophecies.
I mean, Lord Saladin is also Reaper in Overwatch.
I mean, yeah, well, that voice is very close to Reapers.
But I feel like there is a fourth member from Firefly, and it's bugging me. Why you not dummy? I'm really hoping they drop Doom at E3.
Yeah, it's been long enough since the last game.
It's been 3 or 4 years.
Yes,
Doom?
would not. Yeah,
Doom?
that was
Yeah.
2016.
Yeah.
2015, I thought.
26.
No, 2016. Maybe you played it at E3 2015, but
That's very probable. That's very
that's a good
probable.
game. Honestly, that Doom is a good game. I
love it.
think I still have it installed, and it's super fun.
I enjoyed the soundtrack. Peter
Yeah.
Stormare, I thought was maybe I'm not remembering correctly.
No. Peter Stormare wasn't it.
I thought he was a villain.
Maybe. It's been a while since I watched the series, but I don't remember him being a villain. I know he was a villain in Lost World Jurassic Park. Oh yeah, sorry. I temporarily forgot about Serenity.
I still haven't seen Serenity. I should.
It's pretty good. It really closed the circle and answered all the open questions from the one season of Firefly that I'm really pissed off about.
The dick.
What?
I'm
Just
just
dangerous topic because of one season of Firefly only.
Oh.
What year did Firefly come out? 2001 or 2003?
2001.
I thought it said 2000. Was it 2001? Oh yeah.
Serenity came out in like 2004.
I know I saw Nathan Fillion in the San Clarita Diet, which was humorous. His role. I don't think James Remar was in it. Although he's in a lot of things. I get a very Arabian Nights music theme right now.
It does have that
I'm so pleased
that feeling.
Osiris has brought you to me.
Somewhat. Well, I mean, Osiris
Osiris is Egyptian mythology.
I'm surprised how
Yeah.
well fate serves you.
The Vex are at my door. Osiris has
I used to love Egyptian mythology.
He's all I have left.
Still do, but
that reminds
I don't
me.
remember it as
played
well as-
Assassin's Creed Origins. Well, like did it.
Shit! That's one of the games I need to play.
Yeah.
I need to play it as well, but I don't want to buy it right now.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be my next
Oddly-
like big game purchase. And again, I find myself every single time I'm like, oh, I can get this. This game is new. I'm still sitting in this deep ass hole of Neverwinter and Dynasty Warriors 9.
Why are you shooting at me?
Because you're not moving.
I was sniping people originally, and then I was looking
I
through
don't believe in
IMDb.
snipers.
Hey,
Snipers, no sniping, is what he's saying. Oh, he was Harry. So, I'm trying to still see if he's in Firefly. This is bugging me.
if
Has
who
the
is-
new season of Dexter come out yet, by the way?
I don't watch it.
Dexter's over. Dexter's over.
Well, no, because they announced Dexter was coming back.
That's the first time I'm hearing about it.
Let me see if I can find it. Or if it was just like an April Fool's, but I'm pretty sure it was a
Might be
legitimate
April
thing.
Fool's.
Here it is. Well, I'm ready if you are. Can't get through.
I mean, the Firefly cast.
Real confused.
The Firefly cast loves working together, anyways.
You have his ghost?
Yeah.
Please, please, bring her to me.
Like,
So-
they fucking love each other. Ah! I got rejected from the barrier? What?
Yep.
Yeah. There's
I am
a special
not
code you need to pass it.
867
You're not the penitent man.
Wait, does that say Thanos? Oh no, it says Tyrannos. I was like, we're killing Thanos, guys.
No, but you can do that in Fortnite apparently.
Yes, you
Yeah,
can
you
become
I guess that's
Fortnite
like a
not become
like that's
not,
not
you can
You
is that like
become
the
Thanos.
Juggernaut sort of a thing. That's the feeling.
Yeah,
I
it's an
got.
item. Like, you find the item and then you become Thanos. From what I was reading.
the Infinity Stone glove or whatever gauntlet.
Infinity Gauntlet.
I'm
The
a
guy
little
who's
annoyed
just
that
talking about I'm the expert when it comes to Marvel, the Infinity Glove
I've-
or whatever it is.
I've also been drinking, so shut the fuck up.
the fluff. I was a little annoyed with at the end
I
how
might
they
flub,
had-
but I know what the fuck I'm saying.
I don't remember the Infinity Gauntlet breaking into comics either. Do you remember at the end of Infinity War?
Yeah.
Where
I don't
the
think it
Infinity
broke
Gauntlet was,
necessarily.
like,
I
fractured
think
and cracked?
the power of the Infinity Stones just it I guess it was built.
It needs a
to-
list or something?
It was built to that it was probably like the Infinity
A one and
Stones
done
when
thing.
they're used like that are just so powerful that it's like a one-time thing. So
One and done.
yeah, it's like one shot. Speaking of which, I meant to mention this earlier. So the Game of Thrones reference in
With Peter Dinklage?
Peter Dinklage's, not just of Peter Dinklage, but realize that when Thor's holding open the iris, he says, "Hold the door."
Yeah.
Yes. There were two
I thought
actually.
I thought that was a very, very nice reference. Very, very subtle. Very well done. Because
I
like
thought
you
there were two Game of
almost
Thrones
didn't hear it.
references, though.
What was the other one?
Different timelines.
He was
are
talking
I mean,
about
that's
his
the only one I
family.
saw.
That's bad.
I'm trying to remember.
No?
I'd have to rewatch Infinity
remember.
War because
Yeah, I
there
don't
were a
remember
lot
what
of
exactly
references that haven't been covered.
Thank you. I don't know what I would have done if Osiris hadn't sent you to me. In return, the followers of Osiris can help you revive his ghost.
Okay, right now I'm standing still because I'm trying to scroll down to see if Firefly's in the 2001 thing for
I
this.
will notify the followers.
Star Trek, Planet of the
Now
Apes,
that the lighthouse
Stargate.
is safe, we can prepare for
Oh,
Osiris'
yeah.
return. All of the
Bruce, I've got this one thing. You're not Cyrus.
pass. I'm finally going going to meet Osiris.
What?
It's a trap.
This.
Oh, a legendary. Yay.
Oh, the going back to Earth to wake her up thing? Oh, that. Okay, yeah, now I saw where you were standing.
What was over there?
The lost. It's at the end. There, you get these things called lost prophecies. They're basically like super long sort of quests to gather a bunch of stuff for public events or strikes.
It's fucking grinding. That's what it is.
It's grindy McFucking Gillicuddy, and
Yeah.
they give some super, I guess, unique weapons. Not necessarily.
Do I want to
anything
go to Ice
super
and
powerful.
Shadow or to
It's
EDZ?
legendary. Do you want to continue with Osiris? Because I don't think you're definitely not high enough level for Warmind stuff.
Ice and
so
Shadow.
You're
no,
not
I'm
even.
not.
You're not even freaking close.
you're not close.
Look at my-
I think you have
So
to
you're
be
saying
like 3,
I'll get my
310,
ass
300.
penetrated. Yeah, it says 310.
You'll basically just get Vlad the Impaler.
Ooh, sounds
Like
kinky.
that's the
Locker.
level of.
Joke. That's a joke. Versus like I can't
I mean, if
handle
you're a
man.
necrophiliac.
No, I meant the whole getting ram ass thing. Was the joke?
Give me for obscure history reference.
So I'm sad. The hostel I stay at for E3 is closed right now. The hostel that I stay at is the one that inspired American Horror.
I was really worried you were gonna say Hostel the movie.
Yes, it inspires Hostel the movie. No, but still, like a lot of the fucked up shit that you hear about.
Yeah. What, like haunting and stuff? I never watched that.
I mean,
The first season of American Horror Story with the murder. I should say I saw the first story, the murder house stuff, but
Murder House is decent. There was a murder
Murder House
house
is alright.
in, like, one of the original murder houses that is referenced there. It was in Pittsburgh. So.
why am I not surprised? Also, why are we just on patrol here? I thought we were doing a mission.
I thought I had to go manually through there. Did I fuck up? I may have fucked up. I'll say I fucked up.
Now you fucked up.
You done fucked up, boy.
It's one of my favorite videos that I've found recently. Is somebody made a mod in Skyrim where I guess there's already an existing mod where all the mud crabs have top hats and monocles and like mustaches. So this person had that mod on, but they had another one on where it swapped out whatever the mud crab's default like cry is or clicking or whatever noise they make, and swapped it with the soundbite of "Now you fucked up" from that Abraham Lincoln skit. So there's like a minute-long video of this guy just fighting them, and it's just constantly now you fucked up, now you fucked up. And it's the funniest thing ever. Me.
Hold on, I have to find something. And, I hate group chats sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, chest. Oh, that's right. Actual mission.
I have to check my spam folder apparently for this time. I got my Valiant thing.
Heavy pikes.
I'm coming to you guys. Can I? Oh fuck! No, wrong thing. Wrong button. I don't want to call that girl. Don't get me wrong. She's adorable. I'm trying to catch up to you guys.
We're just too quick.
God, I forgot the vibrations from the speeder. Oh God. Marduk was not prepared.
Oh. They have a tank.
We have a Hulk.
That was also a very good callback.
Yeah, it was.
When Loki said that, I loved it.
Was that before Loki died? Because I don't think I saw that part.
Yeah, that was like one of the first things he said to Thanos. He's like,
That was his first line.
One, I'm not an Asgardian, and two, we have a Hulk.
Proceeded to get his ass kicked, but that's besides the point.
And Hulk got his ass kicked.
Which is depressing.
Ow, I'm getting wrecked.
Getting that ass wrecked.
No, just getting wrecked. Go to. Oh my! Literally on fire because of my stupidity. Ow! This blows up. It's because I'm stupid.
I was gonna make a joke. I'm like, Bruce was the one who normally makes things stupid.
What does that mean?
Yeah, dude, I don't understand that.
In the past, when I played with Bruce, he's normally the one things blow up recklessly.
On the past, when you played with me, I've also been far less sober.
Very much.
On average.
These are meant to be like throwbacks. I thought one of the golden rules in comedy is throwback is key.
Well, I'm not a fucking comedian.
It really is just a ring.
I'm not either. No wonder my jokes are so bad.
That's what faith in Osiris gets you.
Ah! Excuse you, good sir. Why are you shooting at me?
I'm not shooting at you, I'm shooting at the heavy pike that that was literally on fire. Alright, Bruce, remember this mission when we played the first time? I totally got lost.
Yep.
Let's not repeat that mistake.
Oh, we're not gonna repeat it with you. He did the opposite of what you just did. It took him about 5 minutes.
Oh.
Best part
Well, it's
was
a
I
little
already
easier.
played through this, so I
knew
was
it
just
was.
standing here waiting for him to figure it out because I didn't want to tell him.
Yeah, because it kind of ruins it a little.
Yeah.
Up goes the bandit. God, I hope Tiny Tina's in Borderlands 3.
I hope not. She's annoying.
Oh, I love her.
She can be pretty annoying. Like, she's really funny at first, and then it gets old after like 10 minutes.
You gotta do something?
What do I have to do?
Look at the
Maybe
objective.
there's still something here we can use to help Sagira.
Oh, there's a tome. Just kidding.
Yeah, come on, we're not gonna do everything for you.
Let me take a closer look. This is heavily modified.
I thought an achievement just popped in. I'm like, wait, there's new achievements?
Let me try something.
I wouldn't be surprised, actually, if there were new achievements.
Dude, Bruce, I love my helmet.
What is
Going on?
It's pretty sweet.
God, please stop the vibration.
Did you actually
I don't need
create
it.
a strange machine you've never seen before? Who does that?
Wait, did they fuse? Fuck.
Laura, great. Glad you're still around. Look, we've got to move right now. Osiris is in over
What
his
the
head, as
fuck?
usual, and I need
I
to...
feel like I'm tripping balls.
Wait, where are we? Who are you? Oh, never mind. We've got to get to Mercury. And don't worry about your ghost.
Bruce, I
We're
feel like I'm tripping balls.
right now. He'll be back.
Well, stop that.
But Bruce, you know you are.
GameStop CEO and after just 3 months.
GameStop CEO what? After 3 months?
Probably out.
He resigned.
Not surprised.
I hope that becomes a trend.
GameStop has a lot of issues.
I'm gonna miss the entire E3 week.
What? Why?
I'll be out of
Yeah,
town
work trip.
camping. No, it's vacation.
Hey,
I
wait,
can't
Chris.
take vacation time.
You can take time. I was gonna say, do you care if I tag you in a post on Facebook?
No.
No, as in don't tag me, or no, you don't care?
As in, I don't give a shit.
That sounded like I don't give a shit.
Well, I'm
See,
just
Bruce
making
knows
sure.
me.
I'm better. I lived with you for 2 years, you fuckhole.
Hey, you're a dick as well.
I sent some,
Onwards and upwards.
Exor.
Osiris saw something in the Infinite Forest.
Alright, Bruce, you see what I just did there and you ran right past? It was kind of funny.
We need to find
That was well done, because I didn't see you two about 2 feet in front of me.
Put in the wrong coordinates and you'll never find your
So
way
what
out.
did you do?
I know.
Oh,
Oh, the wait a minute, I'm
First
texting.
thing I first saw was that, as soon as like everything loaded in.
He needs me.
But I just went ahead like I went like another 2 feet behind you and I just stopped. I'm just like, oh god.
This is really bright.
We are going in.
The distance. We're entering the Matrix, or
Oh, I forgot about yeah.
Yeah, I forgot
Are
about
we
this.
entering the
Not
Matrix,
what I'm-
or are we
this is
entering
not what
the
I'm
ready?
used to seeing on the other side of that door.
Yeah, me neither.
Spoilers.
We didn't spoil shit.
No, we didn't.
What is the Ready Player One zone called?
I didn't watch that movie.
What about the? Can I have some clarifications, please?
Like where they go, like not the
Osiris
Zarzar.
has adapted some of the technology
Oasis?
of the forest to his own
The
purposes.
Oasis. Wait, is it called the Oasis?
They're copies of himself, made so he can explore multiple pathways at once.
Are we sure?
And yes,
Seems a little
The
weird.
Oasis?
everything makes Osiris seem
Oasis
like an
is
egomaniac.
the VR or whatever game thing. Motherfucker.
The
It's
motherfucker.
Sword Art Online thing.
The what's the word?
The main hub.
Alternate reality.
Thank you. Bruce said it.
Osiris has to be here somewhere.
Alright, the last time I did this, I just jumped and died.
Gira,
Let's not do that again.
Don't do that.
you brought someone new with you.
High five!
Hi, Jafar.
Oh, him? Get this. He's a
No,
friend of my
Xbox, I
class.
don't want you to do anything. I said hi, Jafar, and the
Let's-
Xbox is like, I'm
Let's
listening.
run through that timeline real quick. Last time I was here, jumped off to my death. Let's not do that. Oh, hi Osiris. Let me give you a high five by jumping off the edge.
Hey, it's not my fault. Oh shit! Made it.
I turned around right at the perfect moment to see that. and my Twitch stream can see that too.
Shut up. Shut up.
Well, guess what? He owns me.
Go on, Bruce.
Perfect. Watch that happen. Oh man. Oh. Please never actually go in the military. You will die. Oh.
We must create reflection.
Three-way. Four-way?
That's right. When I saw that, I'm like, he's not about to. Yes, he is.
Look, I don't do these things on
Almost too
purpose.
late.
The sad thing is, no, you don't.
It'll be okay, I think. Hopefully. Maybe. With some help.
No.
There it is. This is what I'm used to seeing.
I don't know. I'm not.
Oh fuck! There's an end. There's an actual end.
I'm not able to see this. But I hear Guardian down, so I have a feeling.
I totally
You fell
forgot
off.
there is that end.
Planet-sized prediction.
It's so goddamn bright. Now there's no end.
Keep going. You'll see.
Oh shit!
The Vex are simulating reality in here, brute forcing the future.
That was perfectly framed
Before you ask, everything in
on
here
my
is
screen.
real
What?
enough to kill you.
What?
His second suicide.
I see.
The odd thing is,
I really
the
don't.
weirdest part of it is you never had these problems in the first game.
No.
Of course,
Yeah, I
to be
also
fair, I don't think there was this much parkour in the first game. So,
There was not this much.
Yeah, I don't
parkour.
remember this much jumping in the first game. Other than like other than Vault of Glass.
no, I think there was more jumping in Taken the Taken King raid.
There's. I remember dying a lot
Way.
in King compared to the other game, the other DLCs.
Which one was the one with the floating ships? That you have
That
to
was
jump
Taken
from one
King.
to another.
That was.
Yeah, that was
King.
hive shifts you had to jump on.
That one I remember you guys.
could knock you.
Yeah.
I remember the tempers.
I also remember I tried to kill myself and I failed.
Oh yeah, because you didn't have a rocket launcher.
Yep.
It's like, I'm just gonna kill myself real quick.
Like all of a sudden everyone's like, everyone died. What? Okay. Oh fuck.
We had to wait for you to get grenades too. I remember.
Yeah, that wasn't the brightest moment. Ooh, what's this?
That was hilarious. Oh boy. Glad that spawned there.
Look where I'm
Yes?
standing. I'm not going up. Oh, there we go.
Are you having erectile issues?
Sometimes the
No,
forest
I was just standing in the middle of the freaking platform and not going up.
Oh hey, there's a demon here.
Demon!
I know. I'm here. No Killer K Demons reference joke.
Get it? It's just not funny.
I mean, never mind.
Oh shit!
I
No!
was gonna-
Oh!
I was gonna make a bad Holocaust joke. But
Well, Chris, if it
for
makes
the
you feel any
truth-
better, I just watched a harpy fly off to his death.
That is funny.
Just he literally pulled a U. He was facing away from me, turned to face me, shifted right, and just fell.
Go, my juggernauts.
Yeah, wait till the final
Any
boss
more?
when we don't do shit and watch you die over and over again. That was
Shut up.
fun.
Oh, that's painful. What are simulation seeds?
You make me a crutch, I'll kick it out from under you. What?
They're just
They're the collectibles.
consumable. The not really collectibles. There are current
Redeemable.
redeemable. Thank you. I was thinking
Should I have
collectible.
the
I think
three
that's not right.
accords on right now, by the way?
I don't
What?
care what you do.
No, I'm saying should I? Like,
No.
is this counted towards that? No? Okay.
Toward what now? What?
3 coins.
Or is
Oh.
those only strikes?
Ooh, pretty. Hold on.
Flower gleaming.
Hold on,
below.
Osiris. I gotta tweet
Let your
this.
spirit shine.
I gotta tweet this. Hold on.
Mercury,
Alright,
I
I'm good.
untold centuries ago, before the Vex.
It's funny when girls I know edit their photos and I'm like, I know you don't look like that. Oh, it's the witness all over again.
Here the Vex planted the seed that became the infinite forest.
I honestly don't remember if I
Never
just
saw that.
stopped. I can't progress any forward.
And with
Any
the red
forward?
rose garden,
Yeah.
Panoptes has a single
Oh.
purpose.
Did he say the Nazis?
Wait, what?
And only the Vex.
I thought he just said the Nazis had a single purpose, to reshape reality. Tell me I didn't hear that right.
You didn't hear that right.
That definitely was not what he said.
Tried and
I
failed.
don't remember exactly what he said.
Now even our
But
best
that wasn't
efforts
it.
we slow it. But you must see for yourself.
Are we sure? It would still make sense.
You're not wrong,
You there when the traveler woke?
but no.
Trial that changes everything. For good.
Probably said the Vex. I don't know how you got Nazis from the Vex.
Things have been set in motion.
I don't know.
Osiris wrote the lost prophecies to warn the other guardians.
You just
They
punched
sent
that
them
bandit
away.
right towards me.
Cannot exile the future.
Oh, it's right bumper to punch.
Just like any other.
Like, how do I punch
first-person
again?
shooter.
Welcome to the game.
No, right stick is normally punch.
No, I find it's about 50-50.
Yeah.
And most time you can probably
Well, you can always reconfigure it too.
You can, yeah, you can usually read your stuff.
You know what I'm hoping for, by the way?
Oh,
for
there's
the
a hole.
C3, but I know it won't happen.
That was so close.
Shut up.
Is Bulletstorm 2.
I never really enjoyed the first one.
Never played it.
Whereas you see me play it.
I might have, but that would have been in college, and that's
It was back in
almost a
college
decade ago.
when I first played it. Yeah.
No.
It was back in
Lost
college.
going a decade ago.
It's where when you kill, you get points because, and if you like certain combination, you get more points.
Yeah.
Apply to Far Cry.
Oops. I forgot
Yeah,
that's
I
a
think
thing.
I think that was like what, in a way, is inspired Far Cry.
Boy.
I forgot that was the
Yes.
thing.
Yes, mister.
That's what happens when I'm trying to
So-
rush through things.
I'm still waiting for Riverdale era Supergirl and Flash to get on Netflix, so I can Netflix and chill DC.
They are on Netflix.
No, not the newest seasons.
Not the new, no, you have to wait for like another like 6 months or something.
Oh my gosh, okay.
No,
I was
it's
gonna
not
say.
that long. It's not that long because Legends of Tomorrow like wrapped up and then they put it on like the next week. I think. I'm gonna check.
Ugh, made it.
Oh, I thought you just puked.
Yeah,
No,
I just puked.
That, no,
Oh,
that's only after 9 p.m.
nah, give me some credit. After 9:30.
Yeah, you
Well,
know
I
what
heard-
though? We never really. I probably puked more than you did, honestly. But I will say this for us: we never passed out wrapped around the toilet.
Shut up!
Unlike,
Let's not mention that.
no, that wasn't you. That was one of our suite mates. I think it was.
Um.
Or was that when I was alone in summer?
No,
Somebody, no,
You were
somebody,
in summer?
somebody that I lived with in college literally passed out after a night of drinking, wrapped around, like at the toilet, like wrapped around the toilet on his side. It
yeah,
was not.
I did
humorous.
that. I did that sophomore year.
You didn't. Oh, that was sophomore year. Okay. I was gonna say you didn't do that when we lived together, but it was definitely somebody I lived with because I remember waking up, and I think it was when we were there because we were like, oh shit, we have to wait for brunch before we can shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Oh shit! Turn back.
That was before you.
Oh fuck! Oh, no!
You can stop this.
I'm so confused. Somebody added me and then didn't add me. I don't know what the fuck happened. Whatever.
You must destroy
Whatever. You don't watch this.
our future.
Me get my ass wrecked?
Oh yeah. I forgot.
Yep.
Hi.
He's found us.
Hi.
Hold on. Let me. Hold on.
Ow.
Alright.
You're more important.
Oop! I accidentally went through the portal with my. I was gonna fight
Really,
Bruce.
really bad.
I activated my super and accidentally went
We
right
need to
through
work
the portal.
together, all of us. You, me,
Good
Osiris,
job.
Ikora. If we don't stop Panoptes, you've seen what happens.
I keep hearing Nazis. If we don't stop the Nazis, you'll.
Panoptes. His name is
Panoptes.
Panoptes.
Okay. That might be.
Where's Osiris?
Do you not have subtitles?
We all are.
No.
I'll explain everything on the
Okay, that would explain why you're hearing wrong.
Why I'm hearing the Nazis?
Yeah, that's why. Okay, that's where you get Nazis from. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. That was the
That's still-
big thing that appeared in front of us. That its name is Panoptes.
I'm sorry,
Great
that's pretty
shit.
funny as fuck. That's some funny as fucking shit.
Oh man.
Oh man, I'm hungry. open direction. Not one direction. We go to many directions.
It's also a director.
You know what I have to say?
Alright, that's enough. We hate you two.
Should probably turn the light on. Sun's getting kind of dusky out. Keep an eye out. Oxygen levels get kind of low.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for them dusky boys.
Watch out for them dusty boys. They'll fuck with your house. I actually did just get to that part. I'm like, dude, I'm exactly 2 weeks behind in Achievement Hunter. When they start fucking with Jack's house, I'm on that episode.
Oh my god, that was a hysterical episode.
Fucking dust boy! I love it when Jack gets like playfully upset to the point where he starts like fucking this or fucking that. He sounds so
Yeah,
great.
Jack got so pissed off. It was hysterical. He's like, God, you fucking
Every
dust
time he
boys, get out
turns
of my
around,
house!
every time he turns around, ow, Fredo, get the fuck out of my. He's building a nice house though. He's building a nice stone house.
But yeah, that episode was hysterical. I just couldn't stop laughing.
Fucking dust boy, come in here and fuck up on my window.
Trevor, that's the wrong type of glass!
We put the block instead of a pane.
Yeah, that was a good episode. I enjoyed it.
If I ever do finally get caught up, or maybe I'll just take tomorrow and do this. If I don't decide to play video games all day, I will probably get back into theater mode because I got about 10 minutes in and then I dropped off. I gotta go finish the thing and continue on.
Yeah, you can skip the thingy.
I mean,
What's
if I made it through Future World, I think I can survive the thingy.
What is the
This
thingy?
is also true, yeah.
It's
a movie.
It's a show. Yeah, it's a movie.
Okay, it just sounded like trying not to spoil anything. It was like the
The
thingy.
full,
do the
full title of the movie is The Thingy: Adventures of a Teenage Placenta.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Yep. It's a movie. There's like a Achievement Hunter does this like Mystery Science Theater 3000 type thing.
It's not just
Where they
Achievement
watch-
Hunter, it's like Funhouse did it,
Yeah, Funhouse. I haven't got to. I don't know if it's like. Are they part of like that list? Or they're in the episodes where they have like their own series, like Funhouse.
they have their own series, yeah.
Okay, well, I'll do like Funhouse and Cal to watch their episode. Okay, I was wondering why. I might do that when I've seen all of it. But God, fucking Future World. That movie took 3 weeks to watch because I can only do 5. Did you fucking how did you manage to die while the gunsmith?
He wasn't talking to the gunsmith. He was jumping around at
Where
that point.
You, where did you go off? Right, off right here.
Oh, I was right here. Where there's literally
My
no
power
ledge
level is
underneath.
I
Damn it.
do not.
Oh!
And how? Boy.
Yes.
Why?
Awesome ball.
What you should do on YouTube is look up voice of Kratos dad. That's the
I saw
absolute
that on
funniest-
Twitter already. I saw that on Twitter. Was hysterical.
I busted out. And he And Crystal Judge is trying to create face.
He
just
keeps
couldn't.
a straight face for no longer than 5 seconds after
They
telling
have
the
a
joke.
schematic of the forest.
Yeah.
A map, and that map will show where Panoptes is. There's only one place
Oh,
that can possibly store
man.
that much data. The pyramid.
In a hard drive?
Oh, thank you. Ah!
Yes, of course. Good luck.
I can't believe that worked.
Are we gonna have to have a talk here?
Stay away from me. Stay away from me.
Oh god. Landed right on the railing. It's just.
We're gonna have to have a talk.
Oh man. I haven't laughed that hard after killing somebody since I did that to Adam and Shannon and Spartan.
Oh my god, I remember that!
Oh.
That was so funny! I totally forgot
Oh
about
man.
that.
Straight out of, I will admit, I stole that straight from Achievement Hunter. I
I
cannot
know you
believe
did.
that fucking
I
worked.
remember seeing that clip.
I love that you kept quiet about it too. So I want to
Yep,
give you that.
I
credit.
just shut my
Yeah,
mouth. I
he
was
does.
like,
He
it's
does. He does it. Blew himself up.
He
Where-
done
I
did
feel-
it again,
I
boys.
did feel bad because it's like most people would do that to get the disintegrator or incinerator. I don't even like it. It's not even a weapon I
Yeah.
enjoy.
I'm wondering if my I'm wondering if my editor published what I wrote. Or if he's just digging around again. Oh man.
Ah.
Are you getting tired? Because if so, drink
I'm getting
more.
hungry.
Ugh. Oh, it was like 7:30.
I mean, I didn't get up till like 4:30, so.
Holy shit. Bruce, you gotta take a look at Jeremy's recent picture. He
Is it like the
playing
list
pro.
of games? Or
No.
like,
This is
What
from like
is-
19 minutes ago. Look at
Oh.
that picture and then
Ugh.
then
Hang on.
Alright, we're here.
Don't wait up for me, because I gotta see this picture and then I'm gonna go. Oh, jeez.
Should we take. Like, do we take a food break?
If you need to take a food break, go for it.
Oh, I plan to continue drinking without food and playing video games. If we take a break, I probably won't be able to get back online because I want to play God of War.
Well, that's fine. Go play God of War.
Oh, I think
I'm
I'm
probably
almost
gonna go
beating the
take a
game.
walk or something.
I'm close to beating the story, and then I'm gonna
Yeah.
go after I beat
Go
the
back,
story.
do all
I'm
the
gonna go
collectibles.
and
Do we want to do
I
this
wanna-
drill or do we want to go to the mission?
I don't care what we do.
I thought you were up. Yeah, I thought you were gonna go for a food break.
I was going to after this mission.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's do this. Let's do this mission. Yeah, so I think I'm close to being done with the story. Once I finish the story, I want to go and defeat all the Valkyries, and because I already defeated 3 of them, 3 out of the 8. So I want to destroy more Valkyries, and then maybe I'll stop playing God of War after that and play like a different game, like Horizon Zero Dawn or something.
See, my problem is I don't have a PS4 anymore.
Mm.
Well, whose fault is that?
It was partially mine because I was borrowing it from a friend to play Persona 5.
Really? PlayStation 4 for that game? A JRPG?
Yeah, it was kind of him
Are you sure there's
insisting.
a map of the Infinite Forest here?
I mean, I know Persona 5 was good, but
I mean, actually, Jenkins played like 180 hours to perfect it.
yeah.
I didn't even do. I did over 100. I think I did about 180 hours just doing the normal story.
Oh, hey, this is another story mission that ended up being a strike.
Yeah, I know. That's how pissed off of you at it.
Wait,
Like,
what?
I remember Destiny 1 was all like original content for strikes and
Yeah, for strikes and stuff.
yeah,
They did,
and
they
then
did
just-
original content with the base game stuff, but with these expansions, it's like it's just story missions.
it's really just regurgitating story, maybe expanding a little bit on it to allow the 3-player. But yeah, this is straight up the
With me, you get the shortcuts.
Oh, speak of my comment about the editor not doing that.
Oh, that's not the right way.
I just looked and it's just like, yeah.
Exiled my guardian. I didn't like it. But people weren't ready to hear what I was saying back then.
It wasn't just his prophecies. He never understood that there was more to being a warlock than being the smartest person in the room.
Osiris has changed.
Okay, Sherlock Holmes.
Trained by the Bukakora, I remember.
I'm not so sure about that. Lizzie was revealing. I see now I need to be more than I was.
I'm just going for it.
We all do.
I want to know what he. Wait, is this the Vault of Glass now?
I didn't even have time to say, and here we go, before you were dead. This is not the Vault of Glass, by the way. This is Vault of Glass is on Venus, this is on Mercury. And I think you just got killed by the Suiciders.
You wanna come revive me? I really don't want to.
No, but I will anyway. Did you
I
just
appreciate
like
that.
damage or what?
I'll let you think about it.
He's falling in his skin. This landing he will not plan.
Okay, alright. Not the correct word.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck, no, come on!
So that's 3 in one spot.
3 in a matter of 30 seconds.
So, yeah, if anybody's wondering why I'm the tank, that basically is why.
I'm still shocked.
Great.
We should have never talked about this.
My scans show the pyramid.
All of YouTube will see it. It's okay.
I've got the location of a conflux where we can access.
Yeah, all of your nuns of viewers who subscribe for your videos, right?
I have a decent amount.
About your pathetic viewers.
I know. I wish they were all bot accounts. That way it could be like, yeah.
Not
Wow.
a smart.
They're not bot accounts, but
Okay, little snipey. It's a little snipey out there.
Whoop.
they're firing their lasers, basically.
Something like that.
I want my super. Can I have my super, please? Ow, mini-four.
Superman, that hoe.
Wow.
Twist.
Got up to 6.
Yeah, really.
No. You know what? There's teenagers now that don't get that reference.
Oh, that's just a scary thought. I'm old.
Young teenagers. Very beginning. Well,
All you gotta do is jump on the hoop. Well, that didn't work as well as I expected.
how's our traffic on this?
The era I knew would
Oh
I'm
shit,
just trying
that's
to
right.
be less than Osiris level perfection.
I Cora, here's a secret. No one has ever lived up to Osiris's reputation. Not even
You're an
us.
idiot.
Fuck you. I'm just gonna run through it. I'm just gonna run through it. Not gonna pause.
Alright, you're gonna
I
let
feel
hang
like I've
back
done
and
this
watch
before.
this happen.
Huh. Huh.
Holy shit, it worked.
I think I die more on this.
You might know my secret, how I got through that so quickly?
Mobility increase.
No.
Eyes
strikes.
closed.
I memorized
Eyes closed,
the pattern.
head first. Yeah. Yeah. Strike will do that.
Alright, I'm almost dead.
I'm not stopping.
I can't stop. Oh, this is where that fucker's in the middle. Yeah, I remember. This is the one we kept failing on heroic, isn't it, Bruce? That we just said, fuck it.
No. This, well, I mean, this strike, maybe.
Where he's down in the middle
No.
and he keeps teleporting,
No.
and we
No,
have.
no. That's
Hey,
not.
Hobgoblin.
Well, yeah, he does. Well, yeah, the guy at the bottom at the strike does teleport a little bit, but he does it in a very predictable manner. The one we tried and kept failing was the Fallen and Exodus Black on Nessus.
Yeah, that was a pain in the
I
ass.
can tell that the
That
gun
one,
box is somewhere
that's
nearby, but the vessel
shits were lost.
Guys,
I was gonna
help
lose
me
my
construct
goddamn
additional
mind.
pylons.
You must construct additional pylons. Which reminds me, I gotta play StarCraft 2.
I'm taking a break from right now.
I don't give two shits.
I'm also taking a break from League. Of course, the last time I played it was 2012.
Never touched it.
I didn't.
Don't.
I got so mad yesterday that
it's
I.
actual poison.
The people on it are cancer, and sadly they're not even terminal. I just grenaded
Am I
myself.
supposed to still stand on this?
Yes.
I wouldn't worry about it.
I don't remember.
Now we're good.
I literally.
We're
don't
good.
remember.
She just said. There we go.
I'm not doing it.
Did it just say display
It doesn't text
infinite
me.
finite data?
Infinite forest data.
Do you know how to
like,
read?
Wait,
I
He doesn't
briefly
have-
glanced at it,
coordinates for a node in
and I don't have subtitles.
In all fairness, he did get the first letter right, so progress is progress.
I briefly glanced at it, and then I'm like, that's an oxymoron if it says infinite finite data. I'm like, that's not logical. No, it's not solid. Oh god.
I was referring to the floor underneath that. I'm not a complete idiot.
I don't think you're an idiot. I just thought it was like, I would have gone up to it and be like, ooh, tree of probations on Mercury. My hunger is dwindled, so I'm like, keep going.
So anyhow, Bruce, did you see the picture?
I did.
He's
What's the
really
picture
letting
show?
it grow.
His beard's up there, man. Well, or I should say down there, but yeah.
Is it like down mid chest level or even farther?
No, it's bushier than usual.
See, my mind's always in the gutter, so I was thinking like pube hair when it's like bushier than usual. So.
But anyhow, Bruce, I did see the list that Jeremy created about games that he still needs to play. I'm like, yeah, I'm right there with him.
Yeah, I would make that list, but it would probably take 48 straight hours.
To make the list or to play it?
To make the list. Playing? Are you kidding me?
That was the joke.
Playing it will take like 3,000 years.
Yeah. Especially when like every game I'm like, there's like just beating it, and then there's like the specific way I have of beating it.
Yeah.
Like Dynasty Warriors, you could just beat it, you could get all the achievements, but then I'm like, I want to get everybody to max level, all the horses to max level, do all the missions on all the difficulties. So yeah.
Perfecting it.
Yeah.
Perfecting it to an obsessive point. Because it's beyond just getting all the achievements. It's
all the in-game content.
Yeah, it's all in-game. It's not even end-game content. Because once you do the story in that game, it's just grind. That's all it is.
Me and my 2 viewers.
Alright. So, how many holes is our hunter going to be falling in here?
Hey! No. None. It's going to be 0.
Is it rapid season now?
I got over-under on 4.
On Mercury.
Survivors
from the Almighty.
I'm going to say at least 3.
You actually have the advantage here, because it looks like this is just a regular map, so there's not really holes in it. But I'm sure you'll find them.
No, but
like
I think we're going
2
to
or 3.
Forest.
There's like 2 or 3 glitch spots that probably exist somewhere.
Oh yeah, I changed my subclass to Gunslinger.
Is that why you're falling? What is that?
I'm just fighting.
Did you you must have just switched that, because I saw you do Arc Strider.
Oops. Yeah,
I saw Arc Strider before as well, so...
I switched it recently.
I switched it for this mission.
Get to that node. Then we can use the map to find Knox.
Yeah, because
that
this
sounds
is
so
such a
fucking
pain.
weird.
Okay, so by the way, I'm going with the over 4.
You're saying 7?
Now that you finally
it's gonna be more than 4 the default.
Now that you know what mission we're playing, yeah.
I don't remember every detail of the mission, but if we're headed in the Infinite Forest, I feel pretty confident.
This is a strike, dude. Done this so many times.
So is this?
Oh,
so how many times?
Yeah.
Okay, over under has now been pushed up to 7.
Yeah.
That's why I said 7 before.
Yeah, okay, you're just gonna go exactly 7.
No, I'm saying.
You know what?
over
I'll
7.
be nice. I'll stick to 4. I think you'll be.
I may
surprise
okay. I'll make surprise you.
Alright, I'll go with 7. How about that? Instead of
Listen,
over 7, I'll go with 7.
Cliffs are not my friend, but for the love of God.
Alright, so what's my death count? What do you think?
Your death
as long
count?
as you don't do anything stupid, probably 2.
Still 4.
So 2 from Chris, 4 from Bruce. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with 4 for each of you. Now, Chris, your deaths will only count if you fall off the edge.
Osiris is
Yay! I've been exempt.
Even if he makes a million copies of himself, I don't think he'll find it in time. We need that map.
How
was beautiful.
Time that?
We've been playing video games together way too fucking long.
Skateboard. Hey,
because
Matt.
I switched midair. The only thing I saw of you was the only thing I saw of you was your shadow, and then I went, "Oh, he's going after that one. Well, let me go after the one that currently is looking like Taint."
He's gonna joke like, "Just marry already." Oh God.
Okay, that counts.
That's
that
one.
fucking counts. That's one.
I keep forgetting that's a thing in this game. God damn it.
That was perfectly
Not only did you do it, that is the second or third time you've done it in the last half hour. You do not learn. All of a sudden, it makes me think Dark Souls must not be that hard of a game.
No.
You beat it.
Oh no.
If that's your...
There's no platforming in Dark Souls.
I need to play Dark Souls though. Like that's on my list too. Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3.
I am abstaining from those games. for health reasons.
But it's only if co-op. I don't want to go solo. I don't like Dark Souls solo.
Granted, I haven't touched the game in 6 years.
I only did the first one because of somebody modding the game for
You
me.
almost did it again.
I know.
Almost
Yeah,
did
you
it
did.
twice in a row.
I learned.
Slowly but surely, yeah.
Definition of an insanity.
Oh god, there's
No.
Did he fall off?
Okay.
I thought he fell off. I hear, oh god.
Did you not pay attention in Far Cry 3? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result.
Yeah.
Basically
she's running into the
grinding
thing.
in Destiny 3, or grinding in Destiny 2.
I don't know. It's kind of why I dropped Destiny in the first place. But then when you said we're doing DLC related stuff, I'm like, oh. I'm like, I may as well try.
And you clearly have a lot of DLC to catch up on.
Yeah, I thought you did the Osiris one.
No, I haven't done any DLC for a lot of games. Like League
Obviously.
is the reason why I'm taking a break from League is I'm in a stuck area.
You've been sucked into that for a while, probably.
Yeah.
Then, huh?
Well, League has just been like I'm like 500 games of ranked this season already. And I'm just at like, I started the season at one place, and I've just been stuck there for 500 games, where I've gone up and down, but like no real progress. And it's just like, fuck this, I'm taking a break.
Sword time.
Hey,
Because-
thanks for blocking my shots.
You did you get the ranked, Bruce?
No! Fuck no! I don't play League.
Oh. Okay, so in League, the ranked part, I think I played like Silver
I
3.
hear things like Diamond and Gold and Silver. I assume those are like brackets. Not
Yeah, they're
comment on
brackets. They're performance brackets, but I like placed, I think, like mid Silver 3 if I remember, or Silver 4. And I've gone up all the way to Silver 1, almost Gold 5. And I'm like, awesome, I want to make wall. Hits me.
And you're speaking in a foreign language to me.
Okay, so...
You don't need to explain because I'm not going to play League.
No, I'm trying to think of an... Like, do you play Overwatch at all?
Nope.
We respect ourselves, so...
Nope.
It's okay. But basically, it's gotten to a point where I'm pissed off. And I just need a break from it. Or I'll break my computer.
See, and that's why I don't play
I
League.
have a feeling the closest thing we can compare it to is probably Titanfall 1. You remember Titanfall 1, Chris,
Yeah,
where in order to
remember.
regenerate, you had specific challenges you had to
Yeah,
beat.
that was such a fucking pain in the ass.
I did not like that. I was not a fan
This is a
of doing
combat
that.
loop, a simulation of the recent past when the Cabal attacked Mercury. The Vex must be testing alternative outcomes.
Oh fuck. Oh god, I thought that was that. Okay. I really don't remember much from this DLC.
It's honestly not that memorable.
I said that before.
I mean, it's interesting to an extent, but
Yeah,
it's not... I
think
feel
it
like
might be
it's
the
tossed
first-
aside pretty easily.
Yeah, I think it's the first Vex-centric DLC.
Yeah. Oh shit, that's right, I need a sparrow! God damn it!
And that's... To be fair, I did forget about that as well. Go ahead.
I mean, he revived
gonna-
himself. I mean, it
I'm
looks
gonna-
like a
I'm
little
gonna-
ramp with the arrows.
he's
know.
so mad at himself right now. I know.
I'm
he
not
is,
gonna
'cause he's
make it though.
He's quiet. He's pissed.
To be honest, if he hadn't gone first, I may have done it myself too. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
I was
open that.
I got halfway up that ramp and then I remembered what we needed to do, and that's why I was like, I'm just gonna hang back because one of you guys is gonna do it.
I was hesitant because it looked like it had arrows, and I'm like, well, you know what? They're the muscle this moment. Oh.
Yeah, fair enough.
Don't get me wrong. One of the biggest things I love about Destiny is the landscapes. But
It's pretty.
Jeez.
But the base game alone was not worth the $60.
No. I don't
Like with the
think so. DLCs
that they put in, like
With the
Osiris and the other
DLCs,
one.
With the DLCs, I think it arguably 70, but just base game, I would say $40 would have been good.
I feel like they did the same thing that they did with Destiny 1, where they had it planned out, they had it made, and they just fucking ripped it from the game, and then they're like, oh yeah, this is later game content. La 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 la.
No, I think royally fucked up.
I don't know. With what had come out about Destiny 1 about
There's a
them
lot
ripping
of
out the DLC.
definitely ways they could have put a lot more content into, like, not even like put the DLCs in as the base, just like stretched out the base game.
Alright, Bruce, I just
Had
totally
more
shot
activities. More activities. Or
I don't know. Bungie under Activision, I'm always skeptical about. Because I don't trust Activision or shit.
You don't trust Activision, I would say don't trust EA.
EA is bad. But I know EA and Activision, for me, it's hard between not
Scion,
trusting.
you
Although
literally walk right in front of my bullets.
EA though is basically the devil in the video game world, other than Disney.
Yeah.
Disney killed Star Wars.
True, but they just shot it in the
1313.
head. They just shot Star Wars in the head. Whereas if it were left up to George Lucas, he would have kept it on life support, limping along in just
I don't know, they had
increasingly
Star Wars-
horrific manners for years.
Well, no,
George
Star-
Lucas is
but you have-
responsible for the prequels.
The infinite forest
Prequels, yes, but you also had the Star Wars 1313 game that was coming out that got canceled. That actually looked good.
That Minotaur is going to be trouble.
Oh, shh!
What?
How did that not kill you?
What the fuck?
That thing landed right on your fucking face.
I totally forgot about that. Ow.
I'm a firing my laser? Question mark. But no, I think until E3 is done, I'm not touching League. And that's hard for me to say. Oh no, we're locked out. Ah, bye, Captain.
You guys literally locked out. Whoops.
Yeah.
Well, I stood in the doorway.
It's loading
for a
us
second.
in, but
Yeah, I stood in the doorway for a second. So that sucked.
does that count as 3?
No, not for him.
That's a death, not a fall.
Oh,
He's
okay.
still only at 2. Yeah, his only count was falls.
Wait, do mine count as falls or deaths?
Deaths. Any death that you have.
And
Yeah,
you said
because
4?
I played this before.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, damn!
He's not falling, you're just weak.
I haven't lifted, bro.
Oh, I missed! I missed! I missed!
3. I can't believe you missed any of that, honestly.
Ow.
You want I should focus on the ads? Oh, never mind.
All done.
Because he's
Well, he's dead. Is he like the mini boss before the main boss?
No, he's dead. This is
And
it.
he was the boss.
Oh, well, fuck. Good job, tanks. All right, I'm hacking
Always
it.
happy to provide that service. Here, Neverwinter, Diablo. Let's do it.
Scanning.
Dark Souls.
Hey, I'm just here. I'm
Actually,
just super
actually,
entertained.
Diablo, no, in Diablo on the Demon Hunter. I just like to. So that's more, I think, DPS.
There are Vex mines on Nessus that might do the trick. You up for a hunting expedition?
My name's a hunter.
Where do I shake? Where do I give the input of yes or no? Like, come on, give me an input option.
I'm gonna time this. What? Get out of my way!
I count that as 4.
Nah, he didn't actually die. 3. I should have taken the under.
Damn. You underestimated my ability or overestimated my ability? I don't know. Regardless, you lost.
I lost on both counts, too.
I mean, I went over by quite a bit. I
Kelly, you
said
didn't
7,
die at
so.
all. So,
No,
good on you.
so you lost.
Yeah, I said 2.
I mean, and I was keeping up with you guys. I wasn't just like all the way in the back.
No, well, I mean, this is like where you should be, I think, with where you're at.
Yeah,
maybe
like,
a tiny bit ahead, but we're covering for you. So.
Well, no. Well, the level.
At this point, it's
right?
more go to the content. You know, you get through the content, and you'll. The
Right now it
rewards
says
that
recommended
you're
power
gonna get are gonna
220.
be sweet.
First.
Oh.
Right now it says recommended power 220. I can't launch the mission though.
Why?
Like, I'm trying to go to the like Artifact's Edge, and it won't let me take us to Artifact's Edge.
Oh, that's is that on Earth?
No, Nessus.
Nessus.
Artifacts Edge. Oh, wait. Hold on.
It won't let me launch us to the Watcher's Grave or anything. Like, it's not letting me do it.
Yeah, I got nothing.
It's like, cannot do it at this time. Or it doesn't even give me a cannot do it at this time. It's just like, nope. Nope. Nope.
Damn it, you're gonna really make me log on to Twitch and look at your screen.
Let's see if I can get it to work first.
Can you hover over the mission and then see if it says like single player only or something?
100 down.
I get through an ad. I will look at your screen through Twitch. Except you have to wait 20 seconds. I have an ad.
I'm gonna hover over it for a little bit. Just.
This ad supports Twitch. Well, that's nice.
Doesn't support me, but it supports.
Oh, it's the trailer. It's one of the for Detroit Become. Looks interesting.
What is that game even about?
Anarchy.
I don't know. All right.
Good answers.
That's because you actually have to travel to the freaking planet.
Right. Oh wait, we have to travel to the planet first before I can select the landing.
Yes.
Though?
Yes.
No, because it was blocking out the Artifact's Edge right here for a while.
Yeah,
It just
I'm
let me
just-
do it now.
Just there you go. See, problem solved.
Still
You're
weird.
no longer.
Problem solved,
You
but it's
get-
still weird.
You temporarily gained a viewer for like 2 seconds.
I wouldn't say problem solved. I would say problem circumvented.
Problem worked around.
Yeah. Problem avoided. My favorite.
You can call me Problem Man. I delay problems.
That's not the right name for that then.
Shut up. I just came up with it.
Well, you need to spend some more time with the focus group or something.
How about I spend more time? Never mind, I won't go there.
Profanity is allowed. I don't care. It's acceptable.
Oh,
No, I
I'm
think
glad
I know
profanity
the
is
next.
allowed, 'cause
I
I've been
think I
getting
know
fucked a
the
lot.
where. I think I know where you were going with that, and I think you know what my response would be.
Yeah, that's why I just stopped.
That was smart.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is a long fall. Ugh.
Oh, we haven't done the over/under votes. Hold on. What are we doing?
Check out my Sparrow.
Oh no, that was just because we went to. Nice, I have the blue version of that one.
Oh, I put a shader on this, so.
Oh, so that's the Azure Azazel. I have that one with my hunter, I think.
No, this is the one.
I'm not gonna do. By the way, I'm not gonna do overrunners on this one because we're not going in the Infinite Forest. That's where the overrunners will be.
Yeah, because that's
we have
all
the
5
Infinite
morning and
Forest
I
again?
suck.
No, the Infinite Tree is on Nexus.
So some things I kind of want to do.
If perfected it, awesome.
You gotta fix that, man. I perfected
Well,
it on the
'cause when-
N64, so not achievements, but I collected everything.
Well, when I had N64, that wasn't one of the games I had, sadly. And I haven't even finished some N64 games like Ocarina of
You want
Time.
to know one of the
I never
best
finished that one
N64
either.
games.
The only
Here's one
Zelda I
of the
ever played
best
was Wind
N64.
Waker. I think Twilight Princess.
No. Well, Zelda Original Ocarina of Time was a major milestone. No, it was Donkey Kong
Oh, it's
64.
definitely a masterpiece. Donkey Kong 64 is like the penultimate collectathon game.
I know.
At
It's
least in my
so
opinion.
fun. I loved playing that game. I don't know why they can't make any more games like that. You control 5
can't
different
be-
characters. Each character
it's
has its own
simple.
color for bananas. Oh,
You
it's so
can't.
good.
You cannot. They can't beat the opening to that game.
You ca-
Donkey Kong. Yeah.
One of my
I
heroes
remember that
located
shit.
an entangled mind for you.
This is
That
called
class of
Donkey
X-Mind should provide the processing power you need.
Nope, you are
That shit was
all
wonderful.
Find it and take its brain.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've played it.
If he shoots you, it's gonna hurt.
Like, I actually didn't finish most of my N64 game story, I think.
That was cinematic as fuck.
Oh, fuck. I walked with F and then I just ditched my spare and now it's down there.
That cliff you're okay with, actually. Yeah. Here, I don't think there's
But-
really any.
Oh, we need
Do
to
we go down
down
or do we? Yeah, we go down. I thought. No.
Not even close.
I missed the throwing thing.
Where am I going? Are we going into the Lost Cave right here, or? Yeah, I assume so.
I think we're on the right track.
Really now?
We're following the dot.
Beep beep beep. Beep 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 beep. Splatter spree. Ah, main shot. Tags?
Let me just pick up your mess.
Well, you know, you can't just rush ahead on a vehicle, get in trouble, and then yell tags.
I don't know, Anakin
That's not how
Skywalker
this
seemed to do that.
Yeah, and look how he ended up.
Shut up.
Galaxy and having 2 legitimate children with a hot woman? I mean, sign me up.
You know, after burning 95% of his skin off,
Yeah.
Still.
including what must have been his entire dick.
Not necessarily.
Yeah. Fuck it. Ah, damn it.
They probably had the technology to fix that.
Had to hurt.
That's the Vex we need.
We have the technology. We can rebuild them. My one
And
viewer.
all I can think is, plus it vibrates.
Exactly. Use the power of the Force. Can you feel the Force? Are you feeling it now? How about I add a little bit of a spark? What, Bruce?
Could make a joke right now, but I don't.
I know. I just actually thought of like 3 different jokes, and I just bit my tongue.
No, I guarantee
Overlord.
you that I had a different joke in mind.
Oh no, we all had different. Both of us had different jokes.
Yeah.
I had another joke.
Well, mine, yours would actually probably be funny. Mine's just too personal to me. So I don't
This is
want
our processor. I just need to connect it to the Vex network.
I was gonna say, were you going with the Matt? You know what that noise sounds like too much?
Confluxes there should work.
No. If you're sure you want to hear it, I'll say it.
Hey, I mean,
Alright. I was gonna say that. I mean, this is why you're unemployed now.
oh,
burn.
shots
It's a low
fired.
blow.
Except for
It's a low blow.
yeah, that was. I wish that was the cause.
I legitimately feel bad about that.
I wish that was like the actual.
I saw
But
that
some of the people.
I made it work. Called him gun. I made it work.
Yeah, you did.
I actually saved the conversations that I had with the HR person when they were asking me questions, and because I thought they were on a recorded line. So I'm like, you know what? You have it on a recorded line on your end. I'll have it on a recorded line on my end. And then at the end, I'm like, so these were recorded,
You know
right?
what?
And she's like,
you don't have to talk about that on screen. That's fine.
don't have to go into details.
Ow! Fuck! Ow!
Probably better if we don't. Yeah, there might be a bit of a falling problem up there too. So
Oh, is that why I was getting wrecked?
yeah, you were getting a
No,
little light
that's just
powered
you.
by 2 different alien species, like Commander Shepard's dream come true.
You have a voicemail.
Commander, you have a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you, assistant. I can romance you.
She's a woman.
I really wish.
Romanced Ashley, romanced Liara, romanced Miranda, never romanced the assistant. Guess I respect workplace boundaries.
So you romance basically almost everybody else.
Yeah.
The people that you get alone time with, you romance.
I had a
just not on the show.
I had a lesbian romance with Liara.
Well, that's not uncommon. Like almost every
male
Get me to the confluence.
playthrough.
And I'll
No.
find the processor.
No, almost every or like at least half of the what are her people called?
players.
No, Nora's species. I forget what it is.
I don't remember.
Sorry.
They had female human partners. I
Sorry.
remember there was a mission. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say, what are you apologizing for? And then I realized, yeah, they're the sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, the sorry. Yeah.
Are we still all your white
Had
women?
Plenty of female partners as well as male, even though they appear very female. Oh, we don't have to be here.
Oh,
I don't know
I
what
thought
I'm
we had
doing.
to-
I'm just jumping.
Well, you need to go up.
Really now?
Oh, can I make it? Nope, I threw a throwing knife instead.
Wish I had seen it.
I'm failing
This
platforming.
is not the route. That's not where you want to go. Yeah, you.
Fuck.
Oh.
God damn it. I'll be up there in a minute.
Okay, just bring pizza.
I'm set though.
Pop. so.
No, it was. I don't know. There's a lot about this E3 that I'm excited about. I'm just hoping that it's not as bad as last year, like the lines.
Well, last year was the first time they opened up to the public, so...
In recent years, but yeah. It was...
Recent? It's more like the last 15 years.
That's still recent in relativity.
gonna say,
video game industry.
I was gonna say, wasn't it like mid 2000s when they first opened it to the public? Let's say like 2003.
The last time I think was like 2004, because it was open to the public before.
I remember it because I remember seeing something about it when I was watching G4, and that's going way back.
And on one hand, I really wish it was set to be only open to like industry, because the public last year was almost intolerable. You couldn't sit down anywhere. You had
just last year
on day. Yeah, because last year was the only day it was open to the public.
You know, you're not the same
just
in recent like decade.
You're better.
The public was intolerable just last year and just at E3.
Oh well, that's we're going very specific here. No, just for like to get a wristband from Ubisoft to like get people were waiting in line for like 2 hours.
That's gross, and not for the line length. That's a lot of hoops to jump through for nothing.
Like the currency, you could go like redeem it at their store. You could redeem it for in-game content, but it was bad. At the very beginning, it was like close to 3 hours, but then it averaged to 2 hours. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna wait in this line for this.
The only thing I'd wait 2 hours for is to go home after I go back to work from lunch.
I was gonna say for your date.
Wait, a date?
No, if she's an hour late, I'm gone.
I would have eaten and then gone.
But well, yeah, of course I'm gonna eat. Yeah, no, bring me another beer. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'll probably
finish my
just keep
burger
drinking until I get drunk.
Mercury, you cannot use your
Damn it, that's
sheriff
right.
because they hate you. Alright, over
Is this the last
this
mission?
one, 3.
The place is easy. Finding a simulation
I don't know.
time
Maybe.
is
No.
tricky.
Only you
No.
know. Over
I remember what happens here.
That will lead you to
This isn't the last mission. This is... I think we have at least 2 more
Oh, this
missions after
no,
this to go.
yeah, we got like 2 more missions. That's right. That's right.
I'm reopening the Twitch stream on my phone so I get an extra viewer.
There you go.
Okay. Whee!
I don't know. I think after we finish this DLC, I'll probably see what my level is and stuff. Grab food, and then we can either take a break.
In order to start Warmind, I think you have to be 300, so you might want to do some grinding.
Yeah, you need to
Do like some
grinding.
weekly objectives.
Where
Or
am I? I'm at
or if you
272,
have,
and I have a...
Yeah, if you have legendary shards, I would buy the Cryptarch's legendary engrams, as many as you can, because
They're all very
at,
low
like,
right now. They're like
they're all
232.
like. Really, they're only 232 for you?
Yeah, that's
334 for me. I thought they pushed them up to 334 to help people level up.
Nope. No. That's based on power.
Huh.
Yeah, they were low as fuck when I looked, and I was like, wow, I just bought a whole bunch out of thinking what Bruce said was true.
Well then, strikes.
I think after, because I have stuff just sitting in my inventory right now that I haven't looked at yet, that I can probably power up some other stuff. But I was
Go ahead and
I
do
was
that
doing
now
the
while
missions
we clear
first.
a path, but it's up to you.
No, I had an in-game like experience of doing this.
Alright. Ow.
I know for me, and I know some people are like, ooh, Kingdom Hearts 3 is the main thing that I'm like looking forward to for the C3.
So excited for it. In fact, I'm thinking about playing all the Kingdom Hearts games prior to the release.
Well, that's what I just did like a few months ago. I was like, you know what? I didn't play any of the other games.
I never played Kingdom Hearts. Never played any of them.
Those are such good games.
I mean, they seem to be universally beloved. But
I just didn't touch Chain of Memory.
I never played.
Like, I played a little bit of Chain of Memories and then I stopped.
Yeah, because
I'm like, wait, I can just get the story. Yeah, so I just looked up the story and found, like, then I'm like, okay, this is worth more to me than the, But, like, playing 2.8, playing Birth by Sleep, playing Dream Drop Distance, very infuriating on the console.
Well, because it's originally designed by 3DS.
Right, which made it very infuriating when the fights were really wonky. It's the easiest way to say it.
What?
Like fighting Tron. Spoiler, sorry. If you haven't touched that.
Wow, if you haven't really touched that game by now.
Yeah, I mean, more for Bruce if he decides to play it.
I don't think I care enough right now. I have my own nostalgic games to go back and play so much.
The Vex have been 2 steps ahead of us so
I'm
far.
still playing through
But you
Twilight
and
Princess
Edward
too.
have given us a chance
Like
to
Ocarina
prove
of Time and
surprise
Twilight
them.
Princess are what
That's
I'm
impressive.
going through right now.
So,
Like I'm gonna play through the Lord of the Rings games on GameCube.
when
So
this is all over, I might
Oh
actually
wow,
miss
that's a
being your
throwback.
ghost. Just
Yeah, I remember those.
I hate this level.
all right.
So after we're done with this, like finishing this DLC, I'm going to eat and then write and watch TV.
okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna play fucking God of War.
And then maybe Borderlands the pre-sequel.
I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do.
Well, I'll be playing Neverwinter or Dynasty Warriors.
Sounds about right.
Possible.
Or Elder Scrolls.
Nah, I don't have that installed anymore.
You haven't played that game
I have
in a
not.
while.
Remember how I said
I haven't
We
touched
haven't.
it really.
Well, it's become pointless to really grind. Or because there's like not really advancement you can do there, unless there's a mechanic that
They're adding new content.
I mean, I've seen
Yeah,
they've added
Somerset
several
comes
new
out
pieces of
soon.
content that I uninstalled it because I haven't played it in a while. I didn't feel the need to do so,
Chris, I saw
and
it.
it was taking up so much space on my drive.
Yeah,
Like, I have other games that
that's-
I know I want to play.
That's why
And
I
I'm gonna
have a
like
4
get
terabyte
some
hard
like
drive.
fucking.
Yeah, that's why I went with the
See, I
2
just
terabyte
the thing
hard
is,
drive.
if I have all like I have terrible game ADD. What I have now, if I had the ability to have like every single game that I own installed, I would absolutely do it 100%. But I would never be able to play anything for more than about 5 minutes before I'm like, oh, I can go play this game. Oh, I can go play this, play this, play this, play this.
Yeah, your level of ADD for video games is really.
We gotta get Bruce to rehab.
No.
No, it's no, and no, and no. No, whatever her name is.
That's what I was going for, yes. Thank you for getting that subtle reference.
Well, I wanted the full reference. I was craving it.
Amy Winehouse.
Amy Winehouse. Yep. As we both say it.
Yeah.
Chris is just like, must not fall.
Yeah, pretty much. I shall not fall.
This is the part. Yeah.
I died.
Oh. That was timed perfectly.
I got you, homie. You're alive. You're alive. I thought I was the one supposed to be dying.
Look.
He's squishy.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. These are jokes, not
squishy
seriousness.
as fuck. I don't understand it because when I play as the hunter, I'm squishier than I am now. But Chris, you just seem to a stiff breeze will blow you over. I don't understand.
Summer breeze makes it feel fine. Blow Chris down into the fucking.
Whoa!
That's a meme.
What, you don't like my bad reference?
I don't be a fan of the good reference.
Good, bad, doesn't matter.
Good, bad. Chaotic neutral is how I prefer to roll.
Good, bad. I'm the guy with the gun.
Good, bad. I'm the guy with the sword.
I hope they. There's a part of me that hopes they do a new Duke Nukem that's more modernized, not that. Ugh,
Not
Not
forever
bullshit.
bullshit.
Not that one. Yeah.
Because I know
I
they
remember.
did.
I remember seeing it.
they
It's like, it doesn't look fun.
I played it.
Doom,
played it-
Doom
I-
was as fun as that game should have been.
I played a little bit of it, and it got cringy pretty quickly. I don't know how
Yeah.
far I got. I maybe got like a third of the way or half the way. It was bad. I found myself struggling. I'm just like, the mechanics were annoying. Like, they were outdated.
Yeah.
The references were cheesy. Some of them are still funny because of, like, they're just timeless.
I
kinda
think
cheesy.
it's more that has like the power of nostalgia, and then nostalgia tends to not hold up that well.
Yeah, I think the Olsen twins, yeah, works. But, oh god. I don't know, I may one day finish it, but not today. Oh, it's on the backlog of the, for a while. Like, I'll play almost every Final Fantasy before it.
I still gotta play 15.
I have to play 15, I have to play original 7 before remake of 7. I have to play 13 too, Lightning Returns. I have to finish Skyrim. And I don't mean like finish as in there's infinite quest finishes. I mean like main story Skyrim.
Yeah, I
Achievement
gotta do that
Skyrim.
too. I gotta do that too. And I gotta do that with fucking.
Let's shut this machine
No,
down.
yeah, Bruce, I think this is the last. Yeah, I think this is the second to last level.
I did Oblivion fully. That was fun. But something about Skyrim was not.
Oblivion seems like it's. I mean, I know I can 100% that game. There's not a lot of games I can. Oh, I can do that, no problem. It's just that's gonna require a sit-down, dedicated like session, you know.
No, it's not even a lot of time to do it either. It's one of the easier games to like 1K. What, you don't agree?
I mean, well, also it's me we're talking about, so that'll probably take
Why is this moving?
I may
solid
turn.
couple hours, 30 hours or so.
I may turn. Let's go play soccer. Come on, let's go. This is one goal. The other side's the other goal. Let's go. Come on. No, don't push it off.
Why
the
is
edge.
this
No,
moving?
that's- Stop. We're trying to.
Oh fuck!
Trying to score a goal, Bruce.
That's one.
No, that's two. He died. He fell before. And he died once too, so that would be 3 deaths, but two.
No.
Only be two.
Only fall deaths. When did you fall?
I could.
Infinite Forest?
Where do we go?
Fall in the Infinite Forest? Oh, okay,
All
up
the
top.
freaking radar. I'm just playing with this then.
Yeah. We got distracted by playing with our ball.
I mean, with men.
It's one big ball.
Men. We are
I think I'm
Bingo.
for Skyrim. I'll probably just turn down the difficulty for now and just beat it.
Oh yeah, any
It
game
won't
that
be as,
doesn't
like,
have
meaningful,
difficulty
but-
requirements for...
Isolating Panopti's pattern.
Did you really just jump in the milk?
Overlaying onto the map.
Oh.
Panoptis always ends up in the same coordinates.
You okay there?
This is how we beat the facts.
I'm
He was
just
covering
changing
himself
the
in
map.
Dex jizz.
Oh god, I'm gonna die.
I was gonna say, yeah, any game where I can 100% without
let me
increasing
share.
difficulty, I am behind 100%.
Is that Iron Banner
I.e.
stuff?
Saints Row 4.
Yes.
Yeah, we
need,
both have some Iron Banner stuff on. I got Iron Banner pants.
I need to do Crackdowns, like multiplayer. I started out with somebody, but I haven't finished it yet.
Crackdown 1? I think I
Yeah.
have Crackdown 1 on the 360. But I
Like, there was
barely
somebody I was-
got started on it.
Well, there was somebody I was doing it with. It was complete, and so it basically says complete the game co-op with another player in your session.
Where are we? Mercury? How did we get
That's not the shader that I have on my armor. Why is my armor not blue and white? Okay, there it is.
We found that device and
Took a
then
second to load in.
wham! Oh, I feel so strange. Like someone's rearranged all the furniture in the house, except the house is my brain. All right, look, I never thought I'd have to ask this, but who else has been inside my head? Accessing
my.
memory. Huh. You've been busy. Correction, you've been busy without me. I don't know how I feel about that.
Getting busy without Ghost.
Wait a second, there's something else in here with me.
You know, I'm trying to fight this wall of, like...
Big ones. Definitely Vex. Look, I can't decrypt those files or open the gate. We need backup. We need Ikora. Good idea.
Oh, never mind. That was not the second to last mission.
Wait,
Was
what did I
it?
just
No,
say?
I think we have 2 more left. I'm not expecting us to be done
Maybe
until
it's
like
just a
9-ish.
cutscene. But, I don't know.
I think it is just a cutscene.
I think it might
I mean,
be
that's-
it's either a cutscene or just like go talk to her, and then go meet her on Mercury.
Summer breeze makes it. Alright, let's go talk to this bitch on Mercury. Alright, I'm at 311 already, though. That's not bad.
Not bad.
Oh, from where we... That's... Because we started at, like... what did we start at?
We started at 272 or lower.
No, I was lower than 272. I had to be, like, 250-ish? Maybe lower? Higher? I don't know. I can always check the beginning of the stream. My friend's pissy that I'm not playing like Overwatch with him. I'm like, no. I will not Overwatch your watch. Let's go look at armor stuff. Oh wait, I should wait until I'm there first and then decide.
And the loading was taking a while anyway.
Yeah, loading is taking a bit. Someone bring this. made it through the wilderness. Boom, 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 boom. This has probably been the longest loading screen I've had in Destiny 2 so far. But this does feel like it's a 3-minute loading screen.
Yeah, it took a while to get to the tower.
Yeah, it's a little surprising that it took so long to get there. Like, quite a bit. I mean, yeah, you ask as we're in that like 5-minute loading screen. Yeah. I mean, it happens. I know a lot of it. We haven't gone back to the tower in a good hour or two, right?
Something like that. Been a while. I loaded up everything we had.
Yeah, so
Come see me again.
probably have a whole bunch of shit that I didn't pick up in the mission. Is my bet. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't pick up in the mission. Just chilling there. I have a transmat effect? How do I... Why can't I get... Not enough space. We're all under.
What?
Where does transmat effect fall under?
Inventory.
It's on your ship.
Let's check. You must have messages.
Yeah, but... Okay, so inventory and then...
To your ship. D-pad down, and then whatever.
No.
Oh.
Where transmat to where it gets stored. Not where to use, not how to use it.
Oh.
Yeah, all my spots are open by the looks of it. Oh, the modifications aren't. Okay, that's why.
We drove the Red Legion out. It's the same to whoever comes next.
We dragged the Red Legion out.
Don't get too distracted. Set up.
Hi there.
Hi there. Hi there. I am Groot.
Good luck.
Red Legion have made it harder to get my...
Oh. Yeah, of course.
Do I need to talk to her first?
Probably. I said we need Ikora's help, so maybe having a chat before kidnapping her.
Before bounding and gagging here.
If you think you can pull that luck, but I am not cleaning up your...
Oh, come on. You can do it. Consent, of course. Even in Destiny.
Heya.
Hiya. Trials Clan.
Our clan 9 already.
So I just got it right there. Cool.
I refuse to allow us to come this close to victory and fail.
You refuse to allow us?
Sagira's
Awesome.
sacrifice
Whatever. What's the new mission now? Still talk to her, or can I go to place?
You can check your milestones.
Complete mission Omega on Mercury. Alright, I'm gonna go talk to the Cryptarch and then... Forgot how to check milestones at first. It's been a while. It's been a while, Bruce. Since I was... Yeah.
I really should have seen that coming.
You should have.
Hello, Guardian. Welcome.
Damn, my grammar is on point. What? Oh, I got Scathe and a higher level version of it. Alright, so the legendary engrams right now are at 314. So let's go see what I get from it and alright, let's see what I can do.
The Axo are among the greatest mysteries. They
I
are
kind of want to throw...
to themselves.
I want to throw Scathelocke into Origin Story.
I'll do my best not to judge you.
Wait, why? Is Scathelocke better?
I like Scathelocke a lot.
Alright, then I'll quit Scathelocke first and see if I like it. Because it's been a while. It's been a very long time. It's been 100 days now. Can I quit?
Yes, yes, Guardian, by all means. Let's get started.
Yes, stomach. I know you're hungry. I'm sorry.
Even with the most difficult ciphers, all that is required is the right key.
Gonna throw that there for now. I'm gonna try this. I don't know what a trace rifle is.
Oh, I've actually been using that same trace rifle. So, it's basically a laser. You just hold down the trigger and it does continual damage.
So we're Hammer of Dawning it?
It's not really a Hammer of Dawn.
Per se.
More of the Collector Beam in Mass
All that
Effect
is
2.
required is the right key.
Do I like those or not?
It's not great for bosses, but regular enemies will basically melt.
Decryption can break your...
Oh my.
It is, I was saying it.
Okay, good so far. Stop it, somebody's coming.
The best.
Alright, I'm at a power level 318 already, Bruce.
The garden bloom.
Yeah.
Meh, what?
I said yay, I was eating pizza.
Oh. What the fuck? Why meh?
Yes, yes, Guardian, by all means. Let's get started.
I should be able to then, let's see, I think, fix my ship real quick. I want to see what this looks like, but I'll probably, keep my old ship.
Guardian, what puzzles do you bear?
Ew, these are ugly. Store. Alright, and then configure. Oh, they did a whole, like, emotes configure now? Can you have more than, like, one? Yellow one now?
What's that?
Yeah. I was asking if you could have more than one yellow one.
You can still have one yellow weapon and,
Asking for the emotes part.
Oh, for emotes? Yeah, you can have up to 4 emotes. You can customize all 4 of them.
Cool. Alright, we're going to Mercury then. Let's hope the loading screen for this is not long. Did we lose Crystal here?
I'm here.
Okay.
There it is.
Damn, my grammar. Well, good grammar is great to have on point. It says I have 6 viewers, but it's still, when I look at the viewers itself, it says I have 2. I've been betrayed by Twitch. It lies to me. What's my power level? 318 right now? I think that is what I said.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, it's a good start. This is where the person I am expecting to, like, come in and be like, your power level is not high enough. You suck. Ha ha ha.
Your power is inconsequential compared to the Force. Well, that brought it to a grinding halt. That was fun.
What?
What?
Nothing. Forget it.
Okay. I'm just enjoying my Girl Scout cookies.
Oh no.
For a second, I
you
really
didn't.
thought you were gonna stop after saying girl, and I was like, what?
I'd be like, that's almost a shock for a second. Well, I don't ever hear Chris talking about women on here.
Because that's by choice.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Hey, we have a person here.
I've refined him from his fuckboy ways very well.
Oh.
Bruce, you've angered them.
Good.
I had the Falcon kick him.
Where are you going?
I don't know. Where am I going?
I don't know.
Where do we go now?
Where do we go now?
Yoink.
I saw you take that. There we go.
Sweet.
Yep.
Jack.
It's not even worth it to call those out. They give you nothing as far as reputation.
Yeah.
Did you start that, Matt, or did my proximity to the gate start it?
I started it.
Okay.
Was I not supposed to?
No, go for it. Why would I want to make progress? No.
Wait, were we? Wait, by me starting it, we weren't making progress?
That just went way over his head.
Sarcasm is a lost art on you people.
I mean, sometimes your sarcasm isn't very sarcastic.
Well, you just don't know how to identify well-placed sarcasm.
Yeah.
That's true.
The mark of truly great sarcasm is when most people think you're being serious.
It took Osiris years of study to find the way to the gateways. We don't have years. So?
Hi, Cora. Wow. That
Where's
case
Cora?
now.
Whether it's us or Panoptes, someone's
Peanut butter.
is ending
It sounded.
Whoa,
It sounded, instead of saying Ikora, it sounded like Eora. I'm like, we have Eora?
I thought he just
No,
said
I meant to say Ikora, but peanut butter got stuck in my throat.
yeah, peanut butter.
I couldn't really make the K sound.
Choking on.
We've got to get to Panoptes before Osiris does. Without Sagira, if he dies for good.
Yay, more infinite force bullshit.
I have
Alright,
faith
so
in
what's
you.
the bet?
I don't think you're gonna. You know what? Last time you did real good. I'm gonna say 0. I don't think you're gonna fall this
I
time.
never thought that.
I'm gonna say 2.
Shit.
When the fate of
What's wrong,
Osiris,
Bruce?
can we come back?
I was
I'm gonna
actually
say
waiting
2.
for you to prove me wrong as I was saying it.
I literally thought about doing it on purpose.
I
Oh,
wouldn't put it
purpose.
past you.
I don't count purposeful though.
Well, it's hard to tell what's purposeful because I'm not always watching.
That's true.
Chat would be if you was streaming.
Purple! Ah, no, I can't catch it. No, it fell off the map. Wait, doesn't it then go to the
it'll
collector
be
or
in
whatever
the-
it
It's
is?
a good master.
Yeah, you'll be there.
It's
I
the
have no idea.
collector. In my mind.
Speaking of which,
Having
did
some
you guys
trouble?
see the did you guys see the blue guy from Arrested Development in that scene? In Infinity War?
Nope.
When it shows
Wait, are we talking about, why am I blanking on his name?
Tobias Funk?
Maybe.
Yeah, whoever it is that was blue in Arrested Development, he turned completely blue. That guy, they had him in the collector's collection. It was shown just for like a few seconds behind. It was like a signal. It was like a focus shot on Gamora when they're at the collector, when they're at nowhere, and off to the left you can see Tobias.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of references in these movies, like in Guardians of the Galaxy.
The first
it
time,
had.
yeah, because the first time through, that was pretty. He was a break. The first time through, I was like, character from Arrested Development. I'm like, what? When did that show up? And then I saw somebody pointed out at an Easter egg. So the second time through, I kept my eyes open for it. It was right there. If you know where to look, but you gotta. It's one of those like you have to know it's there in order to spot it.
Yeah, I mean, I could say that there's at least 20 Easter eggs, at least.
Yeah.
In that movie.
There's plenty. There's so many.
Go, Captain. Come on.
No.
Not the easy ones?
Hey, we got demons.
Yes.
We don't got a demon anymore.
Hey,
that grenade was perfectly placed. Just eviscerated that guy.
Like, don't get me wrong, I love I love the visual aesthetic of this game. But I feel it's lacking in a lot of other ways. So this gun reminds me of Mass Effect a little. The relays and whatnot. Bruce is like, really? No, you don't say.
I said it was basically the collector being from Mass Effect 2.
Why is this person adding me? I don't know.
And I haven't seen this many gob yet. Thank you.
I was gonna say it's pronounced Moira, but that would have been over your head.
I get what you're going for, but don't presume to correct me on more of the things. The only person who's allowed to do that is Stephen Colbert.
Well, no, I was making an Overwatch joke.
Yeah, we don't play Overwatch, so...
Also, does Moira use goblins as part of her arsenal?
She sends out little balls that are kind of like goblins. They're disposable and annoying. But easy to like...
I was also going for just the traditional goblin. Little green monster thing.
She does have a David Bowie skin.
Of course.
So... she's the Goblin King.
I'm sure he might actually like that. I think he might find that funny.
He was only alive to see it. How many famous people did we lose this year? It's up there.
I don't keep track of that shit.
Nowhere, I mean, 2016 was just the hell year. Anything after that's a light year.
They're not here.
Yeah, because we lost Christopher Lee.
Yep.
Leia died last year, though. I thought.
No, she died in 2016. She died like the day after Christmas. 2016.
Oh, she was the end.
Nope.
I think Christopher Lee and Alan Rickman were like in January.
No, Christopher Lee was close to June. Because I remember writing it. Yeah, writing an article about him. I was in Amy's kitchen when I did it. I remember. Because I listened to a audiobook of Dracula while I was writing that he had done.
Enough, Keys! Take me!
Go, Seal Voricalcos!
As I can. You must take down its defenses.
It says immune. Immune.
Go through the gate.
Where's the gate?
To your left. Behind you.
Slam it!
Alright, time for my death. I got it, guys.
Alright, Bruce and I will carry you. As always.
I really wonder how long it would have taken him to figure that out on his own.
Yeah, I wondered that too.
Because
Where the
it
gate
took
is?
me... No, just the mechanic of how to hurt this guy. It's a little complicated, and I'm probably about to die.
It warped me to you, yes. Why are the fallen here?
Into the hive.
That's
Just bite my shiny metal ass? Okay. Yeah, as soon as I saw the wizards, I was like, yeah, it's the hive. You know, I really wish they added like a different element of enemies into this.
Yeah.
Ow!
You took an infinite proxy to the face. That's gotta hurt.
A little bit.
And as I previously mentioned, your squishy is shit. You know, it's kind of hard for you to rebut that when you literally are trying to do that while eating.
Is this the final boss or second to final? Now.
Hey. There you go. There you go.
I got it.
What?
Wait, what do I do with this arc charge?
Do that?
I don't know.
That is that I saw it happen too.
There's no reason for you to do that. You need to say, fuck you.
That's gonna stay on
It's
stream
like you
for a
didn't
while.
die enough.
Strike its eye now.
One more round.
It's like a strike all over again.
Oh my god.
Wait, so is this the final boss of the DLC or is
Yes.
it not?
This is the final boss of the Osiris DLC. Cutscene after
So-
this. And then...
Hypothetically, we could do the next DLC because I have hit the level, I think.
Hey, how?
I would advocate for a break.
It's okay.
Next
I'm
one's
not actually expecting
it's kind of
this to-
hefty. I don't
No.
think we actually have time.
Also, the Destiny cult basically told me to fuck off with that stupid death, so...
Yeah, that was, man, I haven't seen a clearer middle finger from a game in a long time.
Yeah, that death was weird.
That
I
was just,
I'm
I'm going through and I Guardian down. I'm like, there's no way. Yep, Captain America is dead. Jesus.
I even watched it on. I even watched it on stream just to like see maybe like did something like you all of a sudden. No.
I know, I'm gonna look at her playback and be like, what really killed me?
Like it doesn't. Like it looks like you hit it, and then it just like kills you. It's weird as fuck. I'm just gonna say that.
No. Yo, you only have one.
Can I shoot him?
No.
My turn.
Get the. Your turn.
We'll follow.
Charge!
We all got one arc charge. Arc charge. With your bitch. I don't know what happened to my voice there.
Bye.
Oh wow, this stream is actually really delayed. I just watched you die. Again. Or it lagged.
We beat that in what, 3 hours?
Not even. No, because
And
I
you get to
wasn't.
see Osiris' face here.
I wasn't on until. I hadn't gotten on until like at least 5:30ish, 6ish. So under 3 hours. Hey, look, it's me. I have no idea
This is Osiris.
No, not
Hey,
Osiris.
old man.
Hey, guy from Assassin's Creed Origins.
Vex's mind is destroyed, and the path to their dark future is gone with it.
And in case you were wondering, our guardians were amazing.
Our guardians?
Amazing.
My guardian. Guardian thief.
Osiris,
Guardian.
it's been a very long time.
Too long, my... I was going to say student, but well, that word is too small for you now.
I've had other teachers. Time. Pain. A guardian who makes a habit of the impossible, who I'm proud to call a friend.
The
Aww,
world
thank you for
has
being
changed.
a friend.
So has the city. You could come back with me.
No, my place is here now. We stopped the Vex this time. But many equations lead to the same solution. If they were ever to find another. Besides, I predicted many things, but I never saw you. Now we have a few.
Dramatic much?
The pathway to the forest will be open if you ever need to find me. Or if you want to talk.
I'd like that.
Great. Galaxy saved. Friends again. Our big hero over here. And by the way, you're welcome.
Come, little light. We have infinite realities to explore. And all the time in the world.
There it is.
And the first DLC is done. New milestone added. Visit Brotherlands in the lighthouse. Where's the lighthouse? The Osiris,
Mercury.
the Mercury place.
Yeah, I swear.
Alright, I think I have to go back to the tower.
Yeah, I'm sure there's stuff for all of us to pick up.
Boy, these loot times.
Oh, we got... I'm probably the outlier here.
Alright, so do we are we by him? Where
Yeah, go through that
Yeah,
portal.
to the right is the entrance into the lighthouse. Right when you spawn.
I see it. Yeah.
I still can't believe you let Osiris return to the Infinite Forest without introducing me. I've studied
Okay,
all
fanboy.
of Osiris's writings and written 5 works exploring his wisdom. Remind me again, how many Osiris books
Can I help you?
you've written? Still, someone must record the signs. I have seen portents that direct my attention to the Infinite Forest. Go probe its mysteries, and I am sure Osiris will be pleased. Perhaps pleased enough to visit his most loyal servant.
Did they make it so that any like purples that you take, you can remake?
What?
Like if I were to break this purple that I got from this guy and put it into my like one piece of armor now.
You mean infusing?
Yes, but like, did they make it so that if you infuse something?
I think you can buy. You can probably get that stuff from Brother Vance. He's one of those guys. He's the one you turn in the Mercury redeemables to for weapons and armor sets. So you probably have that. Also, you can probably get it through the Lost Prophecies, which I don't think I mean, I rarely actually get to do them, so I don't know if there's like a 1 prophecy a week limit or something, but I've never run into an issue with those, because it takes a while to get everything you need to get.
Osiris said to purify oneself by burning away all distraction.
Yeah.
By your presence
Good
here,
bitch.
I'm not quite done with that stage yet.
Especially the stuff you gotta do strikes for, because I think you only get 1 or 2 of those on a strike, and you need like the one I got now. I'm gonna need like
Accounts of the
20.
events of Osiris's exile in my 3rd book, The Betrayal of the Vanguard. I was not there, of course, but I am certain I've captured their foolishness perfectly.
Anyway.
So I can throw Scateflock into Valkyridon, or I can...
I will tell everyone of my... I mean, Osiris's wisdom.
So, wait, why is my power now 280? I don't understand.
What?
It was showing at like 310-ish.
Osiris said to purify oneself by burning away
Wow.
all distractions.
Oh yeah, what the hell did you
I see
do?
by your presence here that I'm not quite done with that stage.
Oh, apparently my chest piece is unusable because it now apparently requires level 24, which is weird.
Well, it's odd. When I went to inspect you, you had a power level of 318, but according to your banner, you were at you were 280. Okay,
Yeah.
now you're showing up at 318. So.
Right. My chest piece, for whatever reason, is saying I need to be level 24, so... That's weird.
Yeah.
Because the chest
Well,
piece...
looks like you got
was
some
something-
grinding to do.
I used to believe I would be the one to find Osiris. That's not my calling.
Alright, to the tower, I guess. See what we can find.
Yeah.
Traveler?
I was gonna head off actually. So.
I thought you were gonna go to the tower and then head off, but either or.
Yeah, we can go to the tower, collect what we need, and then I'll go.
Yep. Need a break.
I feel that.
Get up and stretch the legs, especially after a day full of sitting at work.
Yep. Get some alcohol and food.
Food. I thought you already did.
I ate cookies. That's not a reasonable meal.
Depends on who you ask. Take me home tonight. I don't let you go, so I see that. Oh. Tomorrow's Saturday, right?
I sure hope so.
Versus like otherwise.
Probably gonna be in very much trouble.
Yeah.
What? Why?
It's not Saturday. I'm probably expected.
Typically, yes.
Also, I made a lot today to the fact that it is Friday, so if nobody correct me, I'm gonna have to slap a bitch.
You just look silly on stream and be like, it's Friday, Friday. It's not Friday. Shit, right. Okay, so apparently the I know I didn't finish that. Apparently the piece of armor, when I infused it with a level 24 piece of armor, it didn't just take the stats, it also took the level requirement. So it blocked me out of that.
This war is a complicated algorithm, to be certain.
That sucks.
So what I need to do is about at least halfway to level 24. So I don't know where I need to like go farm that. What do you... Any ideas?
I don't know. Level up.
Yeah, really.
Really now, you don't say.
Shit, you level or adventure them.
Adventure.
I'm gonna get off so I can.
Oh, I got a new yellow. It's called the.
Go take a break.
Alright.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
Yeah.
Bye. Even though I don't know.
That's kind of expensive. Have to be shipped in from out the city. Can you deliver to Umbral?
So I have to be level 20 first. Okay, so apparently my like Destiny is now not a Destiny party.
The Umbral district. You won't regret it. Yeah. Central. Can I get some support out here?
The Commander Zavala.
Come take a look.
Alright, so I guess I'm just gonna go level on Mass Mercury, I guess. Mercury is where I've just been for like half the time, so I feel like it's right. Though, complete public events on Nessus. So, only makes sense. Where's the nearest one? After this, we'll get off this named, do the other stuff. Alright, I guess we're gonna try to get some of these done. And then we're gonna basically we're just hitting level 24. It doesn't matter if we complete the public events or not. I just want to hit that level 24 cap and then
Attention! A fallen mining expedition is on its way. May I suggest
really now you don't say
discouraging
that.
them?
That's one fancy glimmer drill.
No, it won't look that way for long.
Feel like they're doing the strike and that's why they're there. Guardian down. Yeah, they're doing the strike, so. Oh, I have to. Wow, I got hit by someone. Oh man, I'm getting hit by this guy. But if I kill him,
They're heading for another site.
let's go, random person I don't know who to do. just from upgrading it. That's so dumb. I just realized I'm supposed to click. I feel like you didn't finish it. Sucks. I don't know, I should hit 24 after this probably. At least don't like this constant vibration. Goes down. Hey, little mobs. So basically, I don't even have to finish this.
I am always in favor of eliminating fallen assets. An effective protocol. I congratulate you.
Or I can keep leveling. I don't know. I think I will. Let's see how these look. See, I don't want the mobility though. So let's see if it will change. Yeah, I don't like that. I like having... The reason this had been like this is I like it where it's... Ooh, baby. Ooh. That's better. Wait, if that has an infusion in it, let's see, does it have an infusion? So it's a modified one, so if this purple one doesn't, let's see, the purple one's better. Because the infused one will only give us like a little bit. So yes, it's one less, but it will give us one more. See how it's grayed out right now? Foregone conclusion. I want to look at this one. Impact. It should. I don't want to throw origin story on and